A curse has befallen the region of Icewind Dale, in the form of an unrelenting winter that has slowly chipped away at those who live here for 2 long years. Most have lost the will to believe it will ever end, as hundreds of adventurers have flocked to this region in an attempt to end the curse and go down in history. None have succeeded. Those who do live to tell their tales are left frozen and mutilated by the horrors of the region. Join us as an unlikely group of adventurers come together to try and best these lands and put an end to the curse.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Tabletop Tyranny. You know, we don't play around a tabletop, nor are we tyrannical, but you know the intro, you know the thing. It's awesome to see you back. I hope you enjoy the session and enjoy the many more to come. As you can see, we have our awesome 6 adventurers rejoining us. There's a couple waving. A little bit of an update. We were going to be moving from we are on usually a 3-week on, 1-week off schedule, but we are going to, I don't know why I just snorted when I'm trying to read. What the fuck? We're gonna be going
You're
to
not supposed to do that on screen.
We're gonna be going. We're gonna be going to a weekly schedule, so every Sunday we will be live unless schedule conflicts arise. But yeah, you know the way the stream works. I'm gonna do a bit of a riddle or a question, so the party can earn inspiration if they get it correct.
Oh.
And then I'll go into a bit of a recap, and then we will pick up where we left off. So, the riddle for tonight. Riddle me this. Yes. I don't know if I've used this one already, but we're gonna see. What has cities but no houses, forests but no trees, and water but no fishes? And I will show you a little bit of a screenshot of it.
City but no house.
And while they think about their riddle, answer to this riddle,
Water but no fish.
we are gonna keep eye contact the whole time.
Water but no fish. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
The first 2 lines make me think of coral, like coral reefs, and then the second line I'm like, no fucking fishes?
I will tell you, it is not time. The answer is not time.
Oh,
Damn
shit.
it.
So don't write that
Mirror.
What about age?
Cities but no house. What? No.
Yeah, this is one of those ones that there could be many answers to it, but the answer they want, once you hear it, you'll be like, oh.
Who can write this?
Actually, I don't know. Now that I'm reading it and looking at the answer, I'm thinking this is kind of a stupid riddle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I'm like thinking like, yeah, I think I've seen something like that that's had at least one of these that says it doesn't have. So, we'll give you about 10 more seconds to kind of think about this, and we'll do 15 more seconds. We'll do 15 seconds to kind of think about what's going on.
Okay. Well,
This confuses me.
I don't think this works, but I'll.
Yeah, I don't think mine works, but I just did it.
I'm training you guys for a potential puzzle in the future session. I'm training you every game. We're training to figure out puzzles and riddles. Yeah. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Write your answers down if you have them, and feel free to show them. I see a map.
River cave.
I wrote I wrote the internet.
The
The
internet?
map is a good one, actually.
I wrote
Started-
a place.
Sorry, did you try? No.
Map is
So,
a good one.
The answer is, in fact, map.
That's a good one.
So if you got the answer correct and you already have inspiration, feel free to give it to someone.
I didn't have inspiration. I burned it last
neither.
All right.
I already had inspiration. I don't need this dumb riddle.
I'm with you, Tyler. I also already had inspiration. Fuck that riddle.
Yeah.
Riddle did suck.
I didn't even solve it. I was like,
Wow.
Map,
That's embarrassing.
Whoa! I'm just reading this, okay?
map is a good one though. That makes
Whoever
sense.
wrote
I just
that
didn't.
riddle, We're gonna find you, I swear.
You know,
I
here's what
thought
we'll
that was a great riddle.
Next
Yeah,
week
it's
we'll-
really good. It's really
Next
good.
week we'll do a math equation.
Ooh.
Hey,
I like
hey,
math. I can do math.
What
I can
kind of
solve
math?
for X I can solve for it.
What kind of math?
Give us the quadratic formula.
Well, I guess we'll see
Hey.
next week.
Math?
It'll be like, what's 3
You
plus
can only
3?
have like 2
5.
answers at most.
Differential equations.
Love them.
Oh no, thank you.
Yeah, so that was our riddle. So a little bit of recap. So the party continued their investigation inside of the Tourmaline mines, where they discovered they were being tracked by a handful of those transfigured humans who kind of resembled Sod, kind of like this post-transformation. For those out there, they were Nothics. They have transformed into Nothics. The party decided it was best to kind of attack these little lackeys that were chasing them. A battle started and raged on and was ended with our party victorious. However, they weren't finished yet, as they still needed to kind of recover that white crystalline gemstone that the dragon had asked them to go retrieve. So they found themselves pushing further into the mine shaft, where they found themselves in the chamber where their objective was. There was another battle here where they started a fight with the large brutish Nothic that was seemingly guarding this gemstone, or playing keep. It's like finders keeper kind of situation. But the battle, it raged on as well. It's still going on. We kind of ended mid-battle last session. We're probably like two-thirds of the way done with the battle. So we're gonna kind of pick back up in that exact moment. I'm gonna put our cool epic battle music on,
Yeah.
and then I will go train the maps. So get ready to pull that up.
My life away.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, and last time you said, "Hey, we're gonna roll for treasure." Yeah. I was like, "Oh, that's interesting."
For the session, or I would say we're gonna roll for treasure when we come across uncommon magic items. I don't know this. Not.
It's definitely down here.
Yeah, definitely
We're gonna
not.
kill the Nothic and it's gonna drop a ton of loot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rare.
It's gonna be like a WoW raid. It just starts glowing. Yeah.
Find
So
if I press neat.
I am starting the session. The map is up and active. And for viewers out there, and for players to remember, we started the 3rd round of combat. So there's been about this is the 18th second mark basically. So you guys have been fighting this thing less than half a minute, which seems crazy. Caldra just ended her turn. She wild shaped back into her human form and fed Enoch a potion, bringing him back up from death saving throws. And we kind of ended it with Enoch awaking, seeing Caldra pouring this liquid down his mouth, and we move over to Antiochus, who is up first. And then Kitris is on deck, followed by Heisei, Enoch. You guys see the little battle initiative order stuff. But yeah, Antiochus, you were up. You see this happen.
Okay.
This large Nothic, brutish Nothic is just, it's surrounded now, but you just see its animalistic features, and it's just kind of like looking from all the people that are in front of this egg. It is trying to choose who to hit.
I'm kind of out of. Well, I'm mostly out of juice right now, so I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver, Intellect,
Nice.
saving throw 15.
All right, here we go. First roll of the session, and it is a 3.
Oh yeah. You take 3 psychic damage.
Woo!
Count it. And I'm just gonna say, gonna take that eye. I'm getting that eye.
You feel kind of offended because it doesn't seem to notice. It does not
Yeah.
pull or look towards you in your direction.
I end my turn.
All right.
And I
Kitris,
end my turn.
You are raging. You have that circle around you that kind of illuminates the
All
Nothic.
right.
Which, if I remember correctly, it was everyone has advantage on it
Yeah, on attacks.
until the start of round 4, because I think you casted this out round 1.
Yeah, it was for two rounds, I think. That's what it was.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna swing at it with my great axe.
Go for it. Fuck him up.
Hell yeah! Dirty 20.
Very much so hits. Yes, sir.
This one.
Brave, Mr. Frodo.
Woo! Max damage. 18 damage.
Damn, and you added your rage bonus to that?
I
as
did.
well?
Yep.
Hell yeah, dude. That's a heavy hit.
Slapping him.
It looks over at you. You see its like jaws kind of half hanging on. You kind of cut into its jaw a little bit, and it's looking over at you, it tries to roar at you, but instead of roaring at you, it just spits up a bit of blood that just kind of scatters across the floor. This very oily black liquid that just kind of spreads across the floor in front of you.
Hey, Kitchers is just like, gross.
He said,
Anything else you want to do?
No, I think I'll just stay right there.
All right, Heisei, your turn is up. You see the Snothic engaging with Kitris and the other companions.
Sweet. I'm gonna talk to the egg guy. So I still can. Because I think the last thing I said was like, "Hey, wakey, wakey, it's time to help us" or something like that.
And you got a not so happy response. Yes.
Yeah. I'll kind of respond to him being like, "Never mind, we don't really need your help. You're kind of fucking useless." And then I'll throw 2 psionic blades at the Nothic.
Go for it. You have advantage on these attacks.
$15 to hit?
Yes, sir. Definitely hits.
Barely. And this first one, I believe I have sneak attack because I had advantage. That's... That's 17 damage for the first attack.
Okay.
And it is psychic damage, if that matters. And 13 to hit, which I think misses.
The 13 does miss, but the 17 damage was enough to kill it. How do you want to do this?
Oh.
Oh!
Yeah, he
All
was
right.
really low. He was really
I'll just
low.
cut off the other side of its jaw with a throw of my psionic energy.
Yeah, you throw the psionic energy at the rest of its jaw falls off, and just a pool of just this dark, oily black liquid just spreads across its feet as it falls down, prone, unresponsive, dead in front of all of you. Battle is over. Yeah, he was real close to dying last session. There's a big old dead Nothic right here. Battle has concluded. You guys have done it. You guys all level up to level 4.
Ding!
Level up.
Play the sound effect.
Oh wow.
Do we level up now?
Yep.
Alright.
Level up right
Okay.
now.
Oh my god, I wasn't expecting to do this so soon.
That's it for tonight, folks. Thanks for
Yeah.
tuning into the stream.
That would be amazing.
Oh good lord.
Yeah, he was real low. Very nice, guys. Very nice.
Okay, now I need to roll it.
Is it under builder?
Yeah, character
Yeah,
builder.
there it is.
And you'll roll for HP. Your first roll, if it's below the halfway point of your hit die, you can either choose to take the halfway mark, the halfway point, or you can try to re-roll again, and you'll take the new re-roll regardless.
Oh, heck, I'm taking that.
You guys, I've rolled so well on each one of my level ups that I am 56 HP at
Holy shit.
level 4.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Alright, do I want that or do I want that?
Take that 7.
Alright, so I already know what I'm doing, so I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm just doing the where is it? Skill
Level
expert?
skill?
Skill expert.
Ooh, okay.
Where did it go? Where'd you go?
Wizard. You're a wizard, Harry.
Wizard.
4? What else do I get? Oh, another.
There.
And if you have the ability to cast spells, don't forget about level or looking for new spells to choose as well.
Trip.
What do you get with skill expert?
Let's see what
So
I should do.
I get to increase one ability score of my
So,
choice by
my
1.
option is we just do it level 4.
Oh, so I'm
So I
going
can do
to
an
go
ability
with
score improvement. or pick a-
Constitution.
He thinks he's muted because of headphones.
If
So he doesn't know.
I add a point to a couple ability scores, my armor class will go up 2 points. But then there's a feat called Mobile, which gives me an additional 10 feet of movement. And if I have attacked something, I can move away from it.
No, let him keep going.
Hey, we get to know his process.
Yeah.
I know, this is legit, yeah.
We like it.
I wish I could.
Oh, she's helping him.
I wish I could hear it. Hear the feedback.
I don't want to take, but
Nathan, you weren't muted.
I
It
know.
was a
Oh,
lovely
okay.
okay. We thought you meant to.
I just didn't. I took my headphones out. It's like, oh, they can't hear me talking if I take my headphones out.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna boost
Cool.
con by 1, which brings me
All right.
to, I think 18 now or 16, one of the two. I think 18.
Oh,
Yeah, and then I also get to gain proficiency in one skill of my choice, which I will pick acrobatics, and
Oh, yeah.
then I choose one skill in which I already have proficiency and double that proficiency, and so I'm gonna go with athletics.
Hell yeah.
Which I think brings it to an 8.
Damn.
A
That's
plus
awesome.
plus 8. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah. So my
Oh, yeah, dude.
acrobatics is plus 5 now, and athletics is plus 8.
You better be able to do backflips on a dime.
Hell
I
yeah.
hope so.
Climb anything.
Yep.
Awesome. Has anyone else finished leveling up yet?
Yeah. I took shield mastery, that's it. That's all I had to do.
Hell yeah. What's that?
Really
do?
not much else happens for me. Anyway, here's an improved version of the meme that I posted last week.
That's great. That's funny as fuck.
That makes
Oh,
me
yeah.
so happy.
What's up? What's your new HP, by the way?
37.
Nice. Hell yeah. Those are some tanky sons of guns. Nathan, did you figure out what you were taking?
In there.
Still deciding?
Yeah.
Alright.
I think
Ethan,
I
you done?
figured out- Yeah, I'm done.
What'd you get?
So I took, or where is it? So I leveled up. I'm now 27 health.
Nice.
Instead of the ability score, I obviously took a feat.
Mm-hmm.
The feat I took was Fate Touched.
Ooh.
So I automatically have Misty Step,
Very nice.
and it's a bonus action. And then I took the spell Command.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
So, question: when you go up in Constitution, which means you get a +1 each time you level up, right? Like you'll get an extra from your con. So I'll get +4 every time I level up to my HP, just for my Constitution. Does it like go back? Does it go back and add +1 to each one of your levels? Holy
Yeah.
shit! Yeah. Well, I have 60 HP then.
Yep.
Shit.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
It works retroactively.
That's wild.
why is it like that?
He's got good rolls, man.
Hot damn.
He's a barbarian. Looks like he's about to start taking some psychic damage. That's still awesome, though. Yeah. Has anyone else done deciding on it? I think it's still Tyler, Nathan, Star.
Okay, I just finished.
Hell yeah! What'd you get?
Okay, I'm gonna do. Oh, hold on. I don't remember all the details. I took Observant because my girl is a little nosy girly.
Love this.
But so it increases your intelligence or wisdom score by 1 to a maximum of 20, which I was already at 19, so now I'm at 20 for wisdom.
Nice.
The main reason I chose this is because if you can see a creature's mouth while it's speaking a language you understand, you can interpret what it's saying by reading its lips. Love that. And then I have a +5 bonus to my passive perception and passive investigation scores.
Nice.
And then I took a few new spells. So I have the cantrip Starry Wisp.
Holy shit! Star's passive perception is 22.
Is it really?
It is.
I'm
Wow.
proficient
My
with
goodness.
perception.
That's disgusting.
That's
So what's
amazing.
gonna happen is
She's a
Star
nosy
just sees
girl.
everything.
Yeah.
Star's gonna
She's a
see
nosy
everything
girl.
anyone does. I say
I didn't
you better
even
figure out a
look
way
at
to
it.
stealth away.
As long as I roll like a 12, I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's not hard. Now I have the spell
Oh, here it
Healing
is.
Spirit,
Hmm.
What's
Ooh.
that do?
and then I have Enlarge Reduce. I'm so
Nice.
excited.
Heck
Uh,
yeah.
Sir,
Boom.
Lancelot, you're gonna be ginormous.
Godzilla.
I'm so
so
excited. Thank
excited.
you. Oh
I
my
literally,
God.
I was like, you know what? The tortoise needs to be even bigger.
So we gotta combo this where like I jump in the air and then you do that on me and I withdraw into my shell. And then it's just like a Bowser downbeat and smash.
Look at
That would be
Jacob.
amazing.
Jacob's like, holy shit, hold on.
Hey, you guys are characters. You guys are powerful.
I'm at 31
Oh.
HP.
Nice. Did you figure out what you wanted to take yet, Nate?
Yeah, so everybody else is taking a feat, so I'm taking a feat.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Bullet.
So I took mobile.
Ooh, that's a
Hell
good
yeah.
one.
Nice.
So I mean that's like the generic monk feat
Yeah,
or whatever.
it's really good. It's really good.
Your speed increases by 10 feet. When you use the dash action, difficult terrain doesn't cost an extra movement on that turn.
Hell yeah.
And when you make a melee attack against a creature, you don't provoke opportunity attacks from that creature for the rest of the turn, whether you hit or not.
Wow, that's awesome.
And also, since it's 4th level, I now have slow fall.
Yeah.
So I can
Nice.
use so I can use your reaction when you fall to reduce any falling damage you take by an amount equal to 5 times your monk level.
Sure.
So I can basically jump like 30 feet off a cliff and not take any damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
Maybe you can like carry Sir Lancelot up a wall and then drop
Good
him.
luck. And I have 30, it's 35 hit points.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. What's your normal move speed now?
I think I'm up to 50.
Yeah. Damn.
Oh my goodness.
At level
Jesus.
4.
You better hope Antiochus doesn't take like haste or something or some kind of movement buff.
Oh God.
Haste is 3rd level, I think. Spell.
My
You still
AC,
deciding on what you're trying to take?
my AC also went up
I'm
by
done.
1, so I'm 19 with my shield now.
Hell yeah. That's awesome.
I'm done.
You're done?
So, I have 8 more HP because I rolled a 5 and my Constitution's a +3. I took a feat. I took Bountiful Luck. When an ally you can see within 30 feet of me rolls a 1 on the d20 for an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you can use your reaction to let the ally re-roll the die. And the ally must use the new roll. And you can't use your lucky racial trait before the end of your next turn.
Hell
I took Bountiful Luck. I also, whenever you level up, you get two wizard spells.
Mhm.
So I learned Knock, and then I learned Scorching Ray.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Those are solid ones.
Good ones.
Cool, guys.
Yeah.
You guys sound stronger. Sound awesome.
Off topic, but I'm looking at the animals I can change into now, and they put giant poisonous snake, and it's really irking my nerves.
Why?
Oh, because it's not venomous?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
It's
yeah,
ruined.
He's gonna trick people into eating you.
yeah, guess you can't. Guess you can't take that shape now. It's,
I'll
Definitely
edit the
incorrect.
name.
yeah, guys. So yeah, you guys all level up as you beat this last giant Nothic. The dust in the room kind of settles. The giant Nothic. It's just dead corpses sitting, and it's this black pool of blood. All that's left in this room is this beautifully glowing white crystalline egg-shaped gemstone with a. Now that you're all closer up to it, you see there is a humanoid inside of it, just floating suspended in some sort of liquid or some sort of viscous material. They are both what looks to be a mixture of a tabaxi and a dragonborn. Their external flesh is all this brilliant, beautiful white. You actually see that the light that is kind of radiating or emitting out of this gemstone is coming from this beam inside of it. Their eyes are shut. They have what appears to be something. You can't really make out too much through the glow. There appears to be. They look like they're cradling something in their hands. The gemstone itself has been punched a couple times. There are some small cracks that have begun to form and chip into it. And where they have chipped and cracked, you can see more light is escaping from that crack itself. But yeah, it's just you guys in this room. In this room, if you remember this chamber, all around you are these beautiful, brilliant, tourmaline stalagmites and stalactites, like full geodes. There's a huge vein of geodes in this. It's everything that is bright and able to reflect light. It's like a bunch of purple disco balls are going off all around this room. It's pretty beautiful.
Kitris has walked up to the egg and he's got his hands on it and his nose like pressed up against it. He's like, "What the fuck is that thing? Does anybody recognize what that is?"
I walk up to it and do the same thing, like, okay,
Yeah.
like I'm a kid at a window, and I'm
Yeah.
like, fucking, do I recognize it?
You can make a history check. It's gonna be really difficult. I don't think your father would have been in that study or that.
You don't know my dad. You don't know. You don't know it. You keep his. History. Bro. 25.
All right. Your dad might have known something about
Goodness.
what this is, and this creature from the way that it is, this humanoid, the way that's being. You see the equal parts tabaxi, equal parts dragonborn. You recall a bit of history, a bit of. Okay, actually, I think this is only something I can tell Tyler. So Tyler,
That makes sense.
we're gonna go down to
Ooh.
a private chat. I'm gonna drag.
I paid for this, guys.
We're gonna be back maybe 15, 20 seconds. So don't miss us too long. All right.
Okay.
Okay,
Bye.
now I can. I was just gonna type it, but now I can. If you are seriously hurt, you have to tell me because I'm not gonna know. Be like, oh, I look very rough right now, and I'll be like, oh, you need a hug, okay?
Cute. Or is all of your healing by hugging?
Most
Is that
of
the
it, yep.
flavor? I love that.
If you're real sweet, you can get a peck on the cheek.
Oh my goodness.
I've been trying to play the tank and tanking, but I'm not getting hit.
Guys,
So I have not lost any HP.
I feel like it's mostly
Enoch, right?
Nathan over there. Yeah.
I know.
He's taking
I
all the
always,
damage.
I always play my monks like they're tanks. But I'm like, whatever.
It's okay. The other campaign I'm playing, I've gone down so much.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Oh my god.
But
wait.
Jacob has also critted on me like
But now I can-
almost every
6
time. So
Now I can run away after I hit somebody.
Mhm.
Yep.
Nice.
Ethan, what's your
I
new
should
HP?
run away.
My new HP is 27. Also, my charisma went up 1, if that helps.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah. I wanted to be a tank too, but since I didn't need to tank you guys once we started playing, that's why I've just started to hurt myself now.
Okay.
I'll tank myself then.
Oh,
Your wisdom's 20 now, Star.
yes,
Okay.
it's crazy.
Anybody
that was
else's-
my best roll.
Anybody else's stats go up?
My feet doesn't do that with me.
We're doing 2014 feats, right? Not 2024.
Yes.
Did I
Correct.
accidentally
I-
put 2014? I might, or 20, not 2014, or 20.
And yeah, I wasn't able to select the 2014 in the like manage section, and so
Maybe Jacob can do it for
Yeah,
you.
I kept
Okay.
scrolling down. I was like, where the heck is mobile? I know mobile's a feat.
mm-hmm.
It was like, oh, it's way down here.
Yeah, I was looking through the new rules when I was looking at the feats. I was like, oh, these are so cool. I don't remember them being this way. And I kept scrolling down. I saw 2014. I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
Now when I read these, I'm gonna be sad. But I actually like the feat I took now, the newer one. They took out the lip reading part.
Interesting.
Oh, interesting.
That was pretty fucking insane. Not gonna lie. Pretty cool.
Yes.
And he keeps it to himself.
Okay. Maybe I will now. I'm getting some attitude over here. But I'll just I'll say, oh, I think I read about this. So like, any guys you heard of the Netherese Empire, Netheril, all that stuff? And my face is still pressed up against it while I'm saying that.
Yeah, my hands are still on there, but I'm looking at you. I'm like, no,
No?
no.
I'm nodding whether or not I actually know.
Gotcha.
Did Avarice mention them?
Oh, maybe she did. Yeah.
She should have, because she might have requested y'all's help to find this lost.
Oh yeah. With the
Yes.
snippets.
So yeah, you guys would know that.
Yeah.
The understanding your other characters aren't.
So, they had like made these as like they had done like a perfected animal, like a perfected body type research, and like it was like a fusion of a bunch of shit. And they had plans to put their high-ranking mages into these bodies once their bodies expired. If you ever heard of like the spell simulacrum. Probably not. I mean, you guys probably don't. And they self-described, called them like celestial gods. That was self-described. It's hard to tell whether that was literal or not, you know. And then they would use their enhanced bodies and then their years of magical study to like enforce magocracies upon people, but it's basically like they're high-ranking mages and members in these bodies. Oh, also, if we take whoever's in here out, it will probably kill him. So if we break it, he's probably dead.
Oh.
Oh.
So,
See, there's a reason to keep me around.
didn't the big dragon wanted this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, why would he want something like this?
His master wanted it.
'Cause
Maybe
he's
it's-
sick. That's what
Yeah.
he said.
Yeah.
Maybe he wants to try to put his body into this.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, I don't know if this
Oh.
is a good idea.
Or stay with me. Maybe he wants to talk to the mage inside and be like, "How do I live longer?"
Yeah. I mean, it could be either of those.
Seems like a life extending type of thing.
Probably good we didn't break it, though. Right.
Oh, Enoch, you look. I mean this so nicely. You
Right.
look pretty rough. Would you like a hug?
I've been better, sure. I mean,
Okay.
is it going to do anything?
Oh, my
feel
hugs are the best.
Okay.
I'll cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Cure. Oh, I also got the cantrip Firebolt.
You heal 14 points.
Hey, that's pretty solid. Wow, that was quite the hug.
Thank you.
Are we
All right.
Now, if
giving
you'll
out
excuse me, and
hugs?
Enoch goes over to try to chip off one of the smaller hand-sized geodes.
Ooh.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll. There are pickaxes around. Go ahead. You can
Oh,
take one of those pickaxes up. But yeah, there's a bunch of miners equipment. There's a bunch of stuff just scattered about. You would go ahead and make a strength check with it. Just a strength. No athletics, no acrobatics. Just a straight strength check.
I rolled a 4.
Yeah, you give it your all, and you kind of the pickaxe kind of just like bounces off of it.
I'm like, you know what?
don't-
This is bullcrap. I'm going to use my heroic inspiration.
Okay.
I want this geode. There we go. 18.
Yeah, that's a really good roll. I will say roll a D100 for me.
$100.
15.
So you chip off a good hand-sized piece, roughly worth 150 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Oh.
What is it? What type of gem?
The tourmaline. So they're like these.
Oh,
beautiful,
right.
Yeah, purplish. I think tourmalines are purple.
I'm not after it for the money.
Can I start looking at the Nothic body?
Yeah.
Refresh.
Yeah, for sure. Are you
Analyze it or whatever?
trying to do the harvest and all that fun stuff?
Yeah, trying to figure that out.
Yeah, for sure. It is. Let me scroll up. It is going to be a. spend a minute examining the creature and then make an intelligence check, adding the proficiency to the roll. It is a aberration, so it's an Arcana check. So you need to beat a DC 12 Arcana check.
Do I get advantage because I spent a minute, or?
Yeah, you're taking the time to.
Okay, so
examine.
I already have it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I will.
This is the appraisal process.
Can I use my heroic inspiration?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
You roll the same thing back to back.
Well,
Yeah.
12.
So one thing about this. You know that if you harvest the claws of this creature,
Mm-hmm.
there isn't much that can be made from them, but you do know that if there's a ritual that can be used, so a spellcaster can spend about an hour, 100 gold pieces worth of materials to perform a ritual with one of the claws. At the end of the ritual, the claw will point to the nearest magical item and have a slight magnetic pull towards it.
That's fun.
This also works against magic items in your own party. So like, if you all have your magic items, it will work. It won't sense any magical items that are contained within lead.
Okay.
So you know that. There's probably something you could make with eyeball, but from just looking at it and appraising it this way, you can't really figure out what you can make with eye.
When I see.
Can we?
Oh, go ahead.
Hey, can we haul this thing out of here so we can have we can have Avarice look at it, because I kind of want the eye, but I don't know if it's like useful.
I mean, I can turn into a horse and you can put some rope and I can drag it.
I mean,
But that's my only solution.
we could just try to move it first to see if it even moves.
Maybe it's magic and it just kind of push it.
So Kitcher still has his hands on it, and he'll just try to give it a little push just to see if it even budges.
On the Nothic, or on the egg?
No, on the egg, yeah.
Okay.
No.
So if you go to give the egg a push, and the egg, as you're trying to push against it, it gives a little, where like it kind of does a little bit of a wiggle. You feel that it's going to take a real significant force to move this thing maybe 10 feet at a time.
Okay.
Because it is, the way it's floating, it's suspended on its own. You feel that whatever, the being that's inside, especially after Antiochus told you, you feel that whatever's keeping it afloat is coming from that being inside of it.
Reduce.
But it is a significant, it would be a significant amount of strength. Every time you want to move it 10 feet, you have to do expensive, like a really high roll. It's that heavy.
So I'll just say, I realize you were talking about the Nothic, but I had my hands on this, so I figured I'd try to push it. Since we were talking about pushing, I don't think this is going anywhere. But I'm wondering if we can't report to the dragon and say this is where it is, right? And we've cleared the area of the bad things, so you're basically free to go in there. But
Can he fit in here?
Probably not.
It's probably why he sent us.
I could reduce him.
Oh, do you have that?
Did you reduce the egg?
Oh my
Yeah, reduce the
gosh.
egg.
Oh.
Okay.
How long does that last though?
Minute. Better get
Better
running.
hurry.
Hold on, let me see.
Hot potato, hot potato.
Get it tiny and I can run it.
Yeah, 1 minute. And it only reduces it by one size.
Oh.
Blue.
So
Well, what is it?
large
Yeah,
to medium.
That's
And
not
then-
bad.
You go to small.
It would go to small.
It's
Oh
8
my
feet
God,
tall,
easy.
4 feet wide. It would shrink down to 4 feet tall, 2 feet.
Oh, we can do that.
And the target has disadvantage on strength.
Maybe we could at least get it
Exactly.
outside.
How many spells? How much spell power do you have left?
For that one, I got one.
Alright.
One, yeah.
It would be reduced to 1/8 of its 1/8 of its normal weight. So that's pretty
But
significant.
it could just be magic keeping it there and not.
True.
Well, he said he could move it like a little bit.
And when he hears Calder say that, Kitchus will be like, well, I wonder what kind of magic it is, and then I'm going to use one of my uses of magic awareness. So basically, I know the location of any spell or magic, whatever, within 60 feet, and then I know what school of magic it belongs to. When I sense a spell, if there's a spell keeping it here.
There's magic in the air.
1 second.
Can I cut out the Nothic eye? Okay.
So you learned the school of magic in the spell itself?
I don't know that I learn the spell. It just says when I sense a spell, I learn the school of magic it belongs to. Let me click on it and see if there's more. Yeah, it just says I learn the school of magic.
Okay. So more or less, there is a strong abjurational magic on this egg itself. There are kind of an intermixing of other spell like auras. It's one of these things that when you sense it, it's you feel the abjuration coming off of it, but you kind of sense there is a bit of a muddle, a bit of a mixture of illusion, evoker. There's a whole bunch of kind of intermixing of schools of magic on this, but the main one you feel right now is abjuration.
So I would just say, does anybody know anything about abjuration magic?
I have some spells that are abjure. Like I know generally about it. Like studied in magic.
Do you know anything that would, kind of keep this here that might be having anything to do with that?
Would I? Would I be aware?
You make an Arcana check.
Yeah.
We can always ask Avarice too, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I got a 9. I don't think I know.
She's right out front, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a bit ways.
Okay.
Is there anything else in this room? Like,
Yeah. So initially, when you guys came in, there are pickaxes and there are other mining equipment all around this room. Like I said before, those beautiful those really rich geode veins that are kind of just forming pure stalactites, pure stalagmites. There was a table that had 4 kind of precious gemstones that have been shaped already. They were each worth 100 gold, so 400 gold in total. As you look around the rest of the room, there's not much else in here besides a couple of sleeping cots in the back. I think I said there was 7 or 6. I want to say it was one of those. And that's all that's in this room. Obviously you see some, like, what would have been maybe some like mills at one point. There's some like bones and some stuff like in a corner. Other than that, there's not much to this room. And you kind of like look back at that table with the gemstones on it because you remember there were gemstones, and you kind of look back and the gemstones are missing. Those gemstones are no longer on the table. Yes.
Interesting.
Tyler.
I'm gonna start cutting out the eye.
Yeah, so you'll go ahead and make another
Would you
make
like
another
some
Arcana check to harvest it.
assistant?
Yeah, you can help me. Come on.
You can't
I'm
help him because he
a-
appraised it. But you can
I'm
guide
a boop his nose. Guidance. I'll just go
Okay.
boop.
Arcana?
him. Yes.
Do I already have advantage or no?
You still have advantage from appraising it, so.
Okay.
Just get a D4 now.
I'm gonna smash my battle axe into the wall and try to get some of that tourmaline.
18.
Yeah, go ahead and roll another strength check as well for me.
And then
18.
I need to roll my D4.
Yeah, go for it.
Strength check.
Ooh, 22.
Yeah, you even though you don't know what can be made with this eyeball, this eyeball is probably roughly the same size as you, especially on this larger Nothic. You successfully, find a way to cut out the eye, making sure not to damage any of the important parts of it. You pull it out of the socket that holds it, makes a sick little popping sound as you pull it out. But you have this eye in your hand. It's roughly the size of like your head. Like it's pretty large, so you're like holding on to it. But it is harvested successfully.
This is mine.
I got a 12 on my strength check.
Okay, roll a go ahead and roll a D10 for me.
D10. A 7.
A 7. So the one you kind of, it's not as impressive as the one that you saw Enoch hit, but you hit it and you get about, it's probably a smaller piece, roughly, maybe about 35 gold pieces in total.
Okay.
I mean, you guys can farm the ever-loving shit out of this if you want. There are so many geodes in here.
I was actually gonna be like, hey, Kitris, do you mind if you get me a piece? It's just so purty.
Purdy.
Purdy.
Got a purdy
darn
mouth.
Purdy.
Yeah, I don't mind smacking it a couple more times, so I'll do another one.
Yeah, go for it. Same old thing.
We're putting Kittredge to work full time down here.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a
Screw you guys, I won't be in
natural 1 on that one.
Nice.
So
Yeah,
7.
this time when you hit it, it kind of does a thing when you hit if you ever hit a baseball at the wrong spot on the bat,
Yep.
it makes your hands vibrate and it hurts really bad.
Yep.
You don't get any kind of residual chip off or any kind of gemstones from that effort.
Kitchers is like, that wasn't a good spot. Let me try another one.
Mm.
Oh, 1 second. Let me help you out, and I'll poop your nose.
What's that?
Give you guidance.
Guidance?
Yep.
14 that time.
14. Yeah, go ahead and roll a d100 for me.
92.
92. So with a 92 on that one, I pull up my calculator real quick.
Math.
Later. This hit that you do this time, you get roughly about 184
Oh.
sized gemstone.
Was he within 30 feet of me?
Yes.
Oh, I can use my reaction so he can re-roll his natural 1.
Oh, on the other hit?
Yeah, because
Well-
I have bountiful luck.
What was that worth?
The first one was worth 35 gold. The first one you got, or
No,
the one that you just got.
Yeah, just
It's
the
worth 184 gold.
184.
Nice.
So I'll toss that to Kaldra. I said, oh, that one worked well.
Don't drop
And
it.
so re-roll the natural 1.
Yes.
Oh, it was not much better. It was 9.
No, that one you don't get anything.
Okay.
I'll be like, you can do it. And you're like, I don't know if I can.
Yeah. I'm
Well,
probably
if you
using the
want-
wrong tool, right? I'm using my axe.
Well,
Hmm.
if you want this really big one, you can have this one, and I'll take the tiny one.
Oh, all right. And I switch.
Okay, why
The
not?
tiny one was 35.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna
But yeah,
say,
there's not much in this room, so actually.
yeah, I'm gonna say that he's gonna go touch the egg and use his divine sense to see if it is hallowed, because why not? He's a paladin. Is this evil?
Mm.
Well,
Yes,
yeah,
pretty
what-
much. He's got. He just like touches it with a trunk, and he's just like closing his eyes and humming.
Ooh, boy style.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know, when you put your hand up to it and you feel the hum of it, you get a very strong detection of evil. There's the very strong aura of evil around this. In this entire chamber you're in, you feel this evil like aura just kind of like seeping into you. It's kind of hovering all around all of you. You realize that this egg is what is causing the transfigured people to start transforming.
Oh.
This
Oh shit!
evil like radiation coming off of it is causing that. You feel very much a celestial presence inside of the egg, but the aura you feel is an evil one. Very
Evil
very foul.
radiation. Holy crap.
Your aura farming. once
Yeah,
again.
exactly.
My goodness.
He's
And-
killing it then.
and you know that if this egg was destroyed or removed from this cave, that the evil aura will go with it. But you will cleanse the mind, so to speak, of the hallowed
Hmm.
ground. So
Did you
it-
say cleanse?
Yes.
Yeah, Sir Lancelot will draw back and kind of like with a look of shock and horror, he'll be like, This is the cause of all of the evil in this cavern. It must be removed. And he will draw his morning star.
Are you sure? Are you sure it's evil? I didn't feel anything. You know. You sure?
Sir Lancelot is actually going to be looking at the old side of you. Anytime he's talking to you, he's looking only at the old side, and he's like, "Yes, I am sure."
The old sides,
That's
his
so
eyes like,
disrespectful.
yeah,
I know.
his eyes like clouded over, and
Mhm.
the mouth isn't talking. It's only this side. I'll keep moving to kind of like face you with my younger side.
He has no interest in your younger side.
So fucked up, dude.
Like the old man. Okay.
He trusts the wisdom that comes with age. So he identifies that side of you.
Is like, I didn't think it was evil. Also, if it's like super evil and it's like corrupting the place, we could just take it out, because we have people who want it.
Can we take it out? Do you have a method with which to remove this from the cavern?
I got a strong little guy here, and then I pat him. Gidris. There we go.
I'm like,
Strong little guy.
thanks, but it's not going very far.
I could make someone larger and make them a little stronger.
Well, there's an elevator over there, right? So we just. Oh, did we
It's-
go down that path?
It's the elevator's
think we-
broken, isn't it?
Fuck.
Broken.
Maybe we could just tell her, tell Avarice. Maybe she has like something she can
Yeah,
do.
maybe she has an idea.
She probably has a spell that could make this easier.
Who was it that telepathically spoke? Was it Heisei? Did you tell any of us that? You didn't. Okay.
Not a peep.
All right.
About what? What did you tell us about?
He telepathically spoke to the Anagas inside the egg.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Sneaky.
I want to talk to the guy in the egg.
While we're talking.
While you guys are
Egg.
talking, it would have been during like the whole mining thing.
Here's your evil.
I just want to like look at the egg kind of, because I know he can respond and be like, "How do we get you out of here?" Before this Lancelot.
You do not get a response.
You do not get a response?
He does not seem to be talking after being insulted. Get that sense.
Okay.
I love
Um,
it.
I'm going to present my holy symbol and speak a prayer censoring fiends and undead using my channel divinity. This is turn the unholy. Each fiend or undead, I don't think that's what it is, but must make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage. If it's turned, it must try to move as far away from me as it can. In my head, this is just him like brandishing the holy symbol and trying to like get the evil out.
What was the wisdom save? Wisdom save?
Yes, wisdom saving throw. I'm ready to see this egg try and dash. This is what I'm hoping will happen.
You feel the channel divinity attempt to compel this, whatever this is, to move, and you find it failing.
That's fair.
All of a sudden, you hear Kitris's other voice go, "It burns! It burns! Stop it! Stop it!"
Oh fuck.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh shit, Sir Lancelot like quickly puts his holy symbol away.
What the fuck?
I didn't like that.
Okay.
You alright? You need a hug?
I don't know. Would I have taken damage from that? I don't think so. Yeah.
No, you
You
would
make a
have been.
wisdom save and see if you run away from it.
Yeah, you want to see?
Right. Wisdom.
I like that voice you just used.
No, right? That was a 4.
You gotta dash away from me. Get the fuck away from me.
He just starts running. And on his way by the table, he's like, "Weren't there gems there?" He just keeps going.
Somebody else is in here.
Well, weren't there seven beds? And we fought 6 things? Except maybe the mom who hung herself?
Are we counting?
Yeah, I assume she's the 7th one.
Oh.
Should we be trying to get Kitris back, or
How far do I run?
He'll get over it.
You come
Why
back
is
after
he
a minute
running?
or so. You come back after a minute or so.
Oh, okay. I get like a half
to run that out.
halfway up the stairs, and then I'm like,
Yeah, you-
I call down. I'm like,
make it.
I'm alright now.
Oh, okay.
Well, I tried the peaceful way. That's all I have.
I can try the forceful way. It's okay.
We can just.
Well, why don't we go find
Tell
Avarice
Avarice.
and see if she has
Yeah.
any advice?
Mhm.
I feel like first option.
You might pay us a lot of money.
Well, I'm also just thinking about this really large dragon that really wants this and
Right.
said would kill us if we didn't finish this.
Don't know how he's gonna find me. Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, I'm just a little nervous, guys. Also, this thing, since it's evil, I don't know if we should give it to the dragon.
Isn't this like an avarice decision?
Well, we also have our own minds and can think for ourselves.
Okay. Well, if we tell her about it, then isn't she gonna be like, well, we should take it, because she wants the ship with the dragon. We kind of give up our ability to make the choice, because she's way stronger than us, in theory. We
All
think.
of us?
Mate, don't know. I don't want to find out.
What? Oh no, I don't like. Wait.
I don't know if we should-
Over there.
I don't know if I like that way you guys are thinking. That's scary. But I mean, the choice
Well,
is we either destroy it now or we tell Avarice and do what she says.
Well, I'm just putting all options out there. I'm thinking all routes and
Mm-hmm.
all things. Because what if we give this thing to that dragon and then dragon's owner creates a whole new problem for us? It hurts innocent people. Yes. I don't know.
Is it
why you
our
raised your
problem?
hand. Wouldn't
I'm
you
just-
feel bad if this person just starts hurting innocent people?
Yeah, I
that
would
had-
feel bad. I just like it wouldn't necessarily be our problem. I would feel bad though.
Would eventually be our problem, probably.
You hear echoing from above.
It would be my problem. I am
Oh.
here to uphold the will of my late liege, and I will not allow the plan.
What he said.
You hear
Gotcha.
echoing from above. I don't think we should smash the egg because it's possible that Avarice will smash one of our eggs, and that means our head.
Oh.
We should probably keep it
Okay.
intact and talk to her first.
Kitris, I feel like you're a little biased
Why?
Why was it?
with your little crush on Avarice.
He has a crush on Avarice? Ooh.
I mean, that's pretty obvious, but that's not what's going on here. I don't want to die. Yet.
Yeah, if she finds out, she will fucking kill.
Yeah, let's see what Avarice has to say.
That's okay.
Otherwise, we're just gonna sit here forever and never make
True.
a decision.
True.
You know what, Enoch? You are right.
Okay. So, you guys are backtracking. Remember, yeah, go ahead.
Do we want to stop down the other elevator real quick just to see what's over there? And and also coming up the other path, the path that had a bunch of rocks in it, like it was
Yeah.
rocky. Do we want to like on our way out just check those? I feel like we should, no?
Wasn't there a chest too or something?
Yeah, there was.
Yeah.
So let's
Under
try
a-
and check all that
Under
shit.
a table. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, we remember, you son of a.
I have it written down in big
Alright.
bold letters.
There's our fucking chest.
So, the chest was at the beginning of the mine before you guys.
That's right.
Oh,
It was in that one chamber when Hysane, Kitris are hallucinating, freaking out.
Yeah.
Just a single chest in that mainly empty room. You would, as you backtrack, you probably go around that one path that you initially were gonna kind of go around before coming into this chamber. You
Yeah.
find it's just a connecting tunnel to this actual.
Oh,
Okay.
Like it's just like a little connecting tunnel. That just,
okay.
They must have scouted it somehow. Didn't find the effort worth clearing it out, so they chose another different path.
Sure.
You make your way back down because you remember you guys are on the upper level, so to speak.
Mhm.
You go back down to the normal level you descended upon. You still have another level below that if you wanted to go down there. And
Yeah.
search
The
but,
elevator lever. Right?
Yeah, because there is no elevator, so you guys would. I'm not gonna make y'all roll. I think y'all could descend successfully. turtle power style or whatever. But yeah, you guys go to the
Cowabunga.
the level that you initially came in on. Are you want to go down to the level below that, or
I
do you
wanna
just
go.
make your way out to the
Yeah,
cave entrance
I will-
towards the chest?
I will hold on to Antiochus and just say we'll be right back, and I'll fly him down.
Oh, how far is it?
It was 40
so-
feet down.
Yeah, so the level
Oh, okay.
before you all ascended, you're kind of on the middle level now, the one that you entered on. It's 40 feet down, so you fly down.
How are you holding me?
Just like my arms underneath your arms, and you're dangling in front of me.
I'll just say, this is kind of nice.
You don't want to hold
Gotta-
him like a little baby, cradle his head a little bit.
No. If you fall,
Yeah, so-
That
is, I guess I could just look this up. But is it what is it? D6 times for every 10 feet?
Every 10 feet, it's a d6 of fall damages.
Can I jump down there?
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at everybody and wave and just drop.
To the bottom chamber.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it's 8d6.
8d6.
Yeah, because you're dropping 80. Oh, it's only 40 feet
Yeah.
because you're on the middle level. So it's 4d6, but you can negate
20.
20 of it. So let me roll.
Yeah.
4d6 and see what happens.
low roll, low roll.
As he jumps down, like, I only have one good hug in me left.
I
it would
have a
be
healing
12 damage.
potion.
It would be 12 damage. So it's 12 damage total, but I think you can resist all of it.
Yeah.
Wow,
So yeah, you
that's
just like,
so cool.
what does that look like as you slow fall? Like what's
He just tucks and rolls at the bottom.
yeah, like inertia, use the inertia to mitigate the damage. Perfect. Yeah, when you're down there on that lower level, you guys maybe spend. Well, actually, you tell me, how long do you think you would be searching down there?
Or he just parkours real cool.
Like, maybe
Mm.
I'd want to be, like, thorough. Maybe, like, you know, if it's interesting enough, maybe 30 minutes to an hour. Because, you know, we might as well be dead down here.
Do you have a torch, or are you just holding on to one of us?
I'm holding on to someone who has I'm holding the fucking eye. I'm like,
Oh. So I'll bring up a torch. So since Antiochus is the one who really wants to like explore, I will have a torch so he can see.
I see
Yeah,
you.
Oh,
You
I
guys-
can't see either.
So you guys that are descending down, maybe 5 minutes or so. Not that much of not that long of a time. You kind of navigate through some different shafts, through different mines, and until you eventually come to a large chasm, just a huge drop off into darkness. The thought enters your head: if some sicko had Nothics down here, they would push you off the hole.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't really see where the hole ends, but it is just maybe 200 by 200 foot wide, like just drop off. Like there,
Wow.
you can just see the light that you can. I mean, you can't even see the other side of it. It's just a large chasm that just drops off into the earth.
Yeah.
holy fuck.
That's big.
Is that it?
I'll tell you to grab onto like, I don't know, my fur on my flank or something, and then I'll throw the torch down in there to see how far down it goes.
Yeah, you just watch the torch just fall and fall until the light gets so far past your vision that the light itself just isn't visible anymore. Like,
Wow.
the torch doesn't hit. You don't see it hit anything. You just watch it just
Yeah.
fall and then slowly disappear as it slowly gets to a small speck, and then it just disappears from sight.
Kidris is just like, nope, and he just turns around and walks away.
You just see. That'd be funny. This like you just see 5,000 Nothics.
Yeah, right.
Oh, God. Can I? I'll just yell down there. Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. It just echoes, and you hear like it sounds like rocks falling and tumbling.
If anyone's down there, come up here.
Anyone's
Shut
down there,
up,
come
dude.
up here, come up here, come up here. Same process. It just you sound like you're just speaking to yourself. It just echoes back. Nothing responds. Just the eerie quiet, the small echo cave sounds of like water trickling.
I don't think anything's down there.
I hope not.
Well,
Alright.
then you'll know because your mine's quarterly income will be really low.
I will say though, if you guys could give me a perception check, that would be appreciated.
You know, for you, why not? For you?
With my passive perception,
Gosh dang it.
Well, you're still up, unless you went down with them onto this.
I don't know.
Modifier.
I went to the bathroom, so I don't know what happened.
Well, you
Oh,
can tell me
no.
if you want to go down there. Or
Yeah.
Not, 'cause, yeah,
Hey,
I
man,
don't know.
Antiochus have the
Where's my
same.
bestie at? Where's my bestie at?
I say he's on the same level as you.
Okay, then I'm with my bestie.
Yeah. I had a 4.
I did too.
13.
Okay. With the 13, you kind of notice that this chamber, this hole, and even with the way the torch fell down, you're noticing that the walls are naturally smooth. Like there are no geodes. It's like a perfect circle, just natural smooth.
Yeah.
It's not a occurring formation in nature. Naturally. It's not something that would be natural.
Oh, so something smoothed out the walls.
Yeah, like a explosion or a crater or something of like arcane.
Or a big worm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'll just in passing just say that I don't think this is a natural formation here. Something made this.
Well, guess we should. That's scary. Guess we should get going.
Yeah, it's big.
What a scary thought.
Yeah.
Anyways,
we head back.
Yeah. About 5 minutes or so goes by, and they eventually return back to the main party. I'm looking at Sir Lancelot's sheet right now. Why do you have high jump attack as an action?
So that I don't forget what the stats are. I don't want to have to ask you every time, like how many Ds for how many Ds. It's like in the notes, take 2d6, deal 3d6 extra. Like
So
I'm taking notes.
Love that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and I'll explain to them what we saw. Just say that it looks pretty unnatural. Big.
nothing there really, though. Okay, we can head out. A chest on the way out.
Yeah.
Chest.
Right. Yeah.
You guys take the next hour or so, hour and a half or so to climb back up, journey your way up to that room with the chest. You get to the room with the chest. It's the same as before. There's no creepy noises in it this time. Hi-say you don't, or Hi-say Citrus, you don't hear any crazy noises in here. But the chest does remain there, closed, centered in the middle of the room.
That's suspicious.
Who's gonna open it? I don't want to.
I can. Is it locked?
Should we check and make sure that we can even get to it first? Like, carefully get to it and not just rush into this room?
Yeah. Can anyone like? Look
Sure,
for-
I'll
look for
investigate.
Traps
I'll look for
or
traps.
anything? Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Here, hold my eye. I'll give you the eye.
Ugh.
11. Looks good to me.
Yeah.
I mean, do you normally do this kind of stuff?
No, I don't normally look for it. They don't have traps in my dad's house.
Oh.
So
Love that.
I mean, if you want to open it, open it.
okay. Quick.
It is locked.
Okay.
Go to lift it up and it goes clink, clink, clink.
Anyone unlock it or no? Actually, fuck it. I'll cast knock.
And what is
Wow,
what does
really?
knock look like to you?
So it'll come out of my book, and it'll just be like a key with a face. It'll just smile at me, and then it'll go in there, and it'll say
Yeah.
"Thank you," and then you.
Yeah, I love this.
I got you is just like the 300-foot noise.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah,
It
exactly.
goes throughout the cave. You're further down into the cave system, like some rocks tumbling.
Thank you, Key. And I open my book and he jumps back in.
As you open this chest with your magic, you see inside.
Oh my god! Oh my
I need you to
god!
roll a d8 for me.
Right away. 2.
A 2. I need you to roll a d100 for me now.
Okay.
It's plate armor.
1.
Wow.
No, 2 is adamantite armor. I know that. Or 3.
What's 1?
Um,
Shit, there's nothing in here.
you see an IOU note. No, it is a. You see some adamantine armor in there.
Oh,
What?
What?
Is this whole thing just adamantine armor?
Find
You're just
it
making us
very
roll
cool.
die for kicks.
1 through 4 is adamantine armor. So with that though, I need to look at the armor real quick to see what you need to roll to determine what armor it is.
Man, this is gonna be so good for me.
God.
Where the fuck
Actually,
Would it be good for any of us other than Sir
Can't wear
Lancelot?
it.
I'm trying to find the.
I can't wear it either.
oh, because you wish Chow.
Yeah,
Because I'm a turtle.
natural armor, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't be a monk and wear armor.
That's I can't be a
Alright, I need
barbarian
you to
and wear
roll.
armor.
I need you to roll a D8 now.
Roll an 8, roll an 8, roll an 8.
Be a magic ring that I can wear.
2.
A 2. This is some scale mail armor, some adamantine scale mail, some medium armor.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
It
I can
is-
wear it.
It is this very smooth, smooth like dwarvish metal. It's just been smoothed out. It's been crafted perfectly. You see, there are a couple of like beautiful tourmaline gemstones that are kind of set into it.
Ooh.
You figure that maybe this was a passion project of somebody that was mining in the cave, or they just like were working on it. So it's kind of incomplete in the sense of like there are like half gemstones in it, and the other half is just kind of blank with like little sockets. But it is a very smooth. It's not a professional quality, but it's an amateur make of adamantine armor. It still has the whole effects of that, but it is a medium armor. So if anyone has the ability to wear medium armor, it is scale mail armor. Adamantine armor makes you basically, if you take a critical hit, it's a normal hit against you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sweet.
I get critted a lot.
It gives you
Yeah.
scale gives disadvantage on stealth.
Oh, I don't like that.
Holy shit! It's look! It's adamantine! What the fuck? Okay. I guess I'll fucking stuff it in my backpack. Anyone will... Is anyone gonna use it? I know everyone wants it. Is anyone gonna use it?
Not me.
No, because it's disadvantage to stealth, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, it's roughly worth about maybe 450 gold pieces.
We could just fucking sell it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we're gonna sell it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just upcharge him on this shit. Okay,
If I
so
was smart, I would wear it.
you are smart.
Hey.
It also depends on what kind of druid you are, because druids don't usually wear or use metal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Probably not. That's why I have studded leather.
Okay, I'll stuff it in my fucking backpack.
Right.
Yeah, you
Wow,
attempt to,
another
and you
campaign.
realize quickly that you will not be able to put it in your backpack.
Fuck,
Very
someone else
heavy.
hold it.
Someone else will have to hold it.
Yeah,
it will encumber you if you try to hold it.
I'll take it. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, put it in your inventory.
Put it in
Plus,
your
plus in Tychus, you're kind of still
I
holding.
gotta
on
hold the
giant
eye
ball.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. At least it wasn't plate armor. Thank God for that.
Dude, I really wanted. None of us could have worn it. It would have been better if it was breastplate, because then someone would have used it, or half plate. Well, breastplate
plate
probably.
armor just so we could sell it.
Yeah, for like fucking bajillions.
It's like 1,500 gold, 1,900 gold, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys. That's all you really find in
Millionaires.
the chest. There isn't anything else in there besides maybe, like a couple of like tools to craft, maybe some like blacksmithing tools or something of that
Ooh.
nature in there. They aren't of anything of value.
Not a
They're not.
blacksmith.
They're like they're well worn down, well broken.
Right.
There's no real use out of that stuff. But there's nothing else in the chest.
You put it in your inventory, Craig?
I did. Yeah.
Good. Cool. Okay. Let's go.
Yeah, you guys leave the spooky cave. Ooh, we're gonna take a quick break. Water break, bathroom break.
Gonna change the economy prices. Fuck.
Plus,
You have the surplus of them.
thank
Yeah, we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break real quick.
25 gold every day doesn't seem so appealing now, does it?
All right. We are away.
welcome back from our little bathroom break. So yeah, you guys have made it outside of the mine system, back outside into. It's a kind of a wooded area here. You know, the trees are not dense, but they're sporadically separated around. You don't see as you come out, you don't see anyone out here standing around. You do see that these buildings, the same blood trail that went into the mine that you initially followed has been slowly being covered up by the snow, heavy snowfall. You don't immediately see anyone out here as you exit. You kind of go back over to that building where Avarice was.
Oh yeah.
Kind of keeping lookout, the main house that had the hanging woman in it.
Mhm.
You go over there, you open the door, you don't see Avarice in there. But I would like you guys to make some perception checks for me. Caldra, you don't have to. Your passive perception is like 5,000, so let's see if anyone else notices.
Oh, that's better. 16.
Giving big
13.
bounty hunter vibes.
We still need to sleep, right?
18.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. It's about probably like
18.
2 in the morning at this point.
Oh, I rolled anyways and rolled a natural 20
I got an 18.
for 27.
That's
You
nice.
see God himself above you with the book open, trying to figure
Holy
out
shit.
what's happening. You start having an existential crisis. Yeah. So everyone that rolled above a 15, you all quickly realize that as you kind of enter the building, you're noticing there looks to be a scuffle that has happened. There's some stuff that has been disturbed. You see in the wall what looks to be like small circular holes. And you go up to closer to it, and then you look inside the holes, and there looks to be like a rock that's just been shattered into pieces. It's like this. It's this very smooth, or at one point it's like fragments of a smooth, like black ebony sphere. It's been shattered. What are these little bullet holes? They're basically bullet holes. You see bullet holes.
The drive-by.
Awesome. You see a bit of some rock, some like rock chippings on the ground. This rock is different. It's more so like just a normal cobblestone, stone-ish material. On the ground, you see some spots of blood that are kind of dripped across the floor. Other than that, you don't see anything else in this room. As soon as you get through the wall.
Idris, is that her blood?
Oh, what? I don't know. Should I know?
Probably. Either that or the person that picked a fight with her.
Kitcher's crouches down and puts his finger in it and tastes the blood.
Oh,
Does
wow.
it
Okay.
does it taste like avarice smells?
This
Go
is
ahead and make
unsanitary.
go ahead and make a. I don't even know if that would be like a.
Medicine?
Yeah, make a medicine check.
Sid.
I'm gonna roll
Couple
my
months later.
heavy die.
Sorry, you came back positive.
18.
You have hepatitis C now.
Yeah. Roll a constitution check.
It kind of. Yeah, this is Avarice's blood. Maybe just there's like that lingering smell. Maybe because you guys did do that like kind of ritual thing in her bedroom. So it smells.
Is that
There's
what we're calling it now?
there's like hints of the fragrance and like the smell of Avarice is mostly associated with this blood you just licked.
Kitcher's is like, actually, yeah, it is her blood. I don't know how I know that, but
I was making a fucking jet.
yeah, no, it's hers.
Likes her a lot.
Is this the same building we were in with like the upstairs
Yeah.
with the like
Yeah,
the
this is
door
the one
and
with the
everything?
hanging woman in it.
I guess-
Okay, did it look like she win? Can you tell that?
Can I tell? Does it look like she was victorious in this scuffle?
From this initial room, there isn't any kind of hints to allude to any kind of victory. This is just your initial, this is you initially coming into the room.
Yeah.
You can probably go back outside, go upstairs, check around to see if there's any other kind of clues. But
That's I was just gonna say. Let's check all the rooms.
Yeah.
See
Fuck,
if she's still
let's
here
fucking
somewhere.
Let's split up, gang.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the fragments in the smooth black sphere. Do I recognize that as Charlotte, or is that something else?
yeah, you look at it pretty closely, and It looks like the material that statue in the town center.
Mhm.
It's sharp. Yes, you can tell
Okay.
that it's sharp.
Yeah, I know he doesn't know the name of that. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
but I recognize that as the black
Yeah, it looks
substance.
very much the same.
Cool. I'm going to like do a little prayer and sprinkle some holy water on it.
Yeah. As you do that, you watch. And maybe you probably spend like 5 minutes doing this while everyone else investigates. And while you do that, you do watch that the dark coloration of this, the dark coloration in the stone. You watch as it kind of shifts and transforms into a pure white crystallization. Whatever foul, fiendish energy that was inside of it has been cleansed.
Oh.
I will look at those.
Write down
So
click,
these
Charlie.
are mainly just like small fragments. There's nothing like holistic, but
Yeah.
you pocket maybe about like 5 shards. Maybe each of them are about like a half inch wide. They're pretty sharp, so you kind of have to be careful. You don't want to poke your turtle shelf.
Shards of cleansed
Get a,
garden.
get a splinter in your turtle leg.
My shirtle.
Er,
Shirtle.
Yeah, those of you, how are y'all separating? Are y'all going all staying in the building and investigating? Somebody going outside? Tell me how y'all are.
Yeah, I would have gone up the stairs to check out the far room that the woman was hanging in.
Yeah.
I guess I'll be outside. If someone wants to come with me,
I
please.
was gonna look around the building for footprints.
Okay.
I'm with my bestie boo.
Well, shit.
Enoch would stay inside then if they're all going outside.
I mean, I'll go outside after I finish purifying. You know, the time lights up.
So there are
Are
two
you go-
rooms upstairs, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll go upstairs and check whatever room that Citrus is not checking.
Close. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So here's what you guys inside find out. So those that are going outside, you guys set out and go. Y'all can all make investigation checks outside.
Sure.
Those of you that are inside, you don't need to make a rolls because you will. You guys will passively find them as you like investigate inside the house. There's nothing. It's all gonna be obvious. You guys make your way upstairs. Kitcher checks the room with the hanging woman in it. Enoch checks the other room. Inside the other room, Enoch, what you see in there is you see what looks to be more like bullet holes and more scenes of battle. There isn't any blood in here. You see more stone fragments. You kind of quickly realize these are the gargoyle stones, so maybe they were kind of blocking. Like it's the same material as the gargoyle she has with her. Kitrix, you check the other room. You see that the body of the dead woman that was in there that y'all guys cut down. You see that it's littered with bullet holes. It looks like it was used as a shield.
Oh, golly.
Yeah.
You don't see any other kind of blood or anything in here, but you do see multiple holes in the wall. The top window in that room with the hanging woman is broken, asunder. Like it looks like someone has jumped out of it.
Yeah, yeah.
There's like glass pieces as you kind of glance out. There are glass pieces in the snow below, and an indentation of looks like something has landed here at one point. There's like a small blood pile down there, or blood splatter. That's what you guys probably over the next 5 minutes discover as you're in the house looking around, and you eventually would come back downstairs and rejoin
Right.
with Sir Lancelot as he finishes his ritual.
Well, I would
While
have.
that's all happening.
I would have looked out the window, and if anybody who was outside was like near that window, I would have shouted down to them and said, "Something happened up here. Someone jumped out the window, so check down below."
So yeah, as you guys are out there searching, what did y'all get for y'all's investigation rolls?
I got a 21.
Well, this is just the first batch around before the rest of the inside crew comes out.
13.
21, 13. Couch has a 22. That's
Well, it's also dark. Does
It is dark.
someone have a torch? Because I can't see in the dark. So.
I wouldn't have.
Oh,
I
I'd
got
give you one. I have torches everywhere.
Oh,
I
okay,
hand you
okay.
one.
Here, I'll roll just
Pull
in
out your
case.
shelf.
Yeah.
Oh, 23. One better than my passive.
This music is too cheery. It's too like Minecrafty.
Yay.
You guys aren't back in town yet.
Look at investigation music. Dun, dun.
Oh, wait.
Um,
Hold on. Okay. Yeah, 18.
18. Perfect.
X-Files.
Those that are outside after kind of being brought to the sound of Kitra saying, "Hey, look, there's some some shit went down right here below the window. You guys kind of follow that trail. So you guys kind of go off towards the east into the woods a little bit. You go maybe 5 minutes or so. And as you do, you come across the body of a dwarf, a male dwarf. It looks very familiar to one of the ones that was in spa or the sauna.
Oh.
You see one of
Bounty
them.
hunters.
You see that they are entirely encased in ice, frozen.
Oh shit.
Still in a state of they're frozen, but you look like they have their hands outstretched, kind of like they're holding like a gun or something like that.
Right.
It doesn't appear to be anything in their hand, but you see them like stretched, like just frozen in time. And after that, you kind of make your way kind of back to the camp. You don't find anything around that body. You make your way back to the camp. And about this time, those inside head out, and you guys begin investigating probably the other side of the camp. So I need those of you that just came out to roll a perception or investigation check.
See, she's bleeding out.
Ooh, natural 20.
Nice.
22?
Where is she?
I love.
I'm a man with a very specific set of skills.
I gotta open something real quick. What was it? Oh, yeah, so those of you that just came out, and you guys kind of go to the opposite side of where the other crew went. You find yourself at a area of the woods there where the trees are burned. There is a charring on the ground, and you see what looks to be 2 feet, just the feet up to like the ankles, in the snow around in the char mark with like kind of bits of like,
Spontaneous human combustion.
burnt flesh around it, just standing there. Just the 2 feet. The
What
rest of
color
it
is
looks like it
his
has
boots?
exploded. They are not blue boots. That's a
Red
callback to
boots?
earlier. They are
Ruby
just leather boots.
slippers? Oh.
And you kind of passively just look around, and you see out in the distance. It looks like it's Avarice, which, if you guys recall, she looks like this. She's a very beautiful tiefling. You see Avarice, and as she kind of comes closer to all of you all, she gets closer in the vision. You see where her normally like beautifully white skin and her blue eyes, or her usual perfect looking image. You see now is a entirely dark black skinned tiefling. Her horns are a black shade. Her eyes are just like entirely blue. Like there's no white or pupils. It's just blue. Her skin is all blackened, and she steps out of the shadows, kind of emerging with the 2 gargoyles. She says, yes. Well, there was some action while you guys were gone, and I took care of it. And you see as she's starting to talk, you see that her the black coloration is starting to slowly turn white once again. Her eyes kind of start returning slowly back to normal. You see as this kind of color transformation is slowly happening.
Is that like a tiefling thing? Or an
No.
avarice thing?
That is not a tiefling thing.
Okay.
It does look like something magical is happening.
Right.
But yeah, she looks a little out of breath. You see that she got like a kind of a blood stain on the side of her body. You see one of the gargoyles is a little worse for wear. It's kind of like half of it's been blown up. The other one is just riddled with like small holes in it. And she seems a little out of breath. She says, "Well, I handled my thing out here. How did your investigation go? Find anything interesting?"
Piece of cake.
Good.
We
Good
found the egg. We found the egg.
How'd that go? What's that about?
It's really big and we can't move it.
She's kind of like looks around. Okay, well, what's that mean? Are you gonna do I need to help or
Well,
what's going on?
if you know how, I mean, I can move it like maybe 5 to 10 feet at a time, and it would take literally forever to do it. There's also like a person inside it, but like they're like a half dragon, half cat type of creature inside of the egg. It's really bizarre.
You watch as her eyes kind of light up. She seems a little passively. You notice that she makes a kind of a quick look. Some sort of excitement comes over her. She says, "Ah, sort of half cat person inside. This is truly interesting. I can help move it. I'm sure there's something I can do to help move it."
Now she's up and at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sir Lancelot was definitely like silently watching her reaction to this, and seeing that she is excited and recognizes this thing, he'll then add, "This egg, it seems that it is the cause of the evil, causing the people here to change."
Well, then we should certainly get rid of it, relocate it or something. We don't want the other miners to be affected by these this evil you speak of.
Yeah.
Does she seem like she actually cares at all about that?
You can make an insight.
Okay. 18.
Let me roll my little die real quick.
He cares so much.
She don't give a shit.
Wow. Yeah, so you study her mannerisms and you kind of pick up on her body language. She does not give a fuck about the miners. She does not care. She seems to be trying to appeal to your moral code. She's kind of trying to pick up on. You quickly see through her bullshit. She doesn't care about what's happening to the people here.
Did it seem like it was news to her that it is evil at all, or like that she knew?
No.
Okay. Cool. Noted.
Like you can tell that she. Let me kind of rephrase that. You can tell that she knows it's evil. Like she just doesn't.
Okay.
Like that's what you understand. She knows it's evil. She knows it's bad. But she
Mm.
Sir Lancelot disapproves.
Looks like
Sir
Atlas
Lan-
will not be trying to hook up with Sir Lancelot around campfire.
Sir Lancelot will remember this.
Yes.
But she continues. We should. Yes, let's. I can help move the egg or figure out how to move it. Where's the rest of the crew? Did they die or are they okay? What's up
Yep.
with that?
Yep.
They were just following the trail of the other direction, trying to figure out where you went. So.
Yes, they should find a frozen body over there. You can see what remains of this dwarf bounty hunter. I think they might have been tracking us through the city and followed us here, trying to get. I guess they try to use their brains to assassinate y'all using what context clues they have, but I don't know. Dwarfs can sometimes be a little
Okay.
stupid.
What were they attacking you with? We noticed a lot
she,
of
like, reaches
holes in the
into-
wall.
Yeah, she like reaches into her back pocket and she like throws these two very much wooden mechanical like they look like crossbows in a sense, but they are fashioned into kind of a flintlock revolver pistol. She throws them both out, and then she throws them both out, and then she throws a sack of just like a pouch that like a leather pouch, and she throws them out, and you hear like the clinging of what sounds like rocks inside of it. They were using these dwarvish contraptions. Other people around the world call them firearms. They're a little bit more advanced technology. But yes, they hit me once and then they regretted it. So feel free to use those. Yes,
Yes.
it did hurt, but the pain is subsiding now. It's not too much.
I'm going to assume that firearms would not be considered a monk weapon.
No. In order for I'm just gonna give TLDR for anyone. In order to use these guns, you have to be proficient with firearms. I don't think anyone's proficient with that. There is a way for you to still shoot them even though you're not proficient. There will be a
You
shot
hold
at
them sideways.
disadvantage. Yeah, hold them sideways. You hold them upside down. You look in the barrel a little bit.
It floated, right?
There is a way to shoot them naturally over time as you use them more and more. You will slowly become proficient with them. You can train with them outside of combat as a downtime thing. There is ways to become proficient with them, but in mechanic-wise, you guys would have disadvantage when shooting.
Right.
And that's mainly just that's catch 22. You just have disadvantage when you shoot them.
Would any of us have seen these before?
I don't think so. No, these are mainly dwarven made. It's kind of a newer technology, newer kind of change in the world. It hasn't really been pushed out to all reaches.
Yeah.
So I don't think anyone would have actually seen them. So yeah.
Well, it's a fascinating idea, but I just as soon not touch those.
Yeah. Can we sell them? Would they fetch a lot of money?
I mean, I don't know who would really be interested in buying them. We could try to sell them, but I figure we keep them, hold on to them, and maybe we can use someone to bribe someone with them, or use them as an intimidation tactic. Or
Yeah,
something.
so we can at least threaten people with them. They won't know we don't know how to use them.
That's true.
But
Hopefully.
I find it a little primitive. I find magic more fun.
Yes. I like smashing things with this axe. So.
But yes, we can. She picks them back up off the ground. She like walks over, picks them back up, puts them in her pouch. She said, "I really thought someone was gonna pick them up as soon as I threw them, but it's whatever." So much for that. But yes, we should reconvene with the others. We can go back into the cave and find this egg.
Yes.
You really want to turn into an ape and start shooting?
What does that mean?
That's wild. So are you gonna be Hit Monkey?
I think it would be hilarious and great.
And Tychus, are you with Kitris and?
Yeah.
Or no? So you?
I'm
No,
not
you're
with
with the other group.
I'm with the other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe after 5 minutes or so, you guys backtrack to the cabin, or back to the little mining camp. You're all there. You all see Avarice and the gargoyles, very much like I described it. Avarice is normal looking. Only Sir Lancelot, Enoch, and Kitris saw this blackened form of her. You guys are all...
I see you.
Yes. Hello. How's everyone doing?
Do you know what to do with this?
What is that?
It's a Nothic eye. Big old fucking big Nothic. Really fucking big. And I took its eye. You know what to do with it? Please say yes.
I do know what to do with this eye.
Yes!
Something that can be made from that.
What is it?
So we can make a lens of insight. This is an item that I've seen people in the Brotherhood use before. It is a lens, obviously. You would wear it and you can look at someone, and if you are able to, you're able to perceive any secrets they may have. A secret that they have, you will learn if you look through this lens.
Yeah.
Or mechanic-wise, this is what it does. I will just post it in the chat.
How do we make it?
I could make it. It would take
For
a couple of maybe. I mean, I think I can make it. It would be useful, I assume. But I mean, like I said, I am funding. I have money, so I would make it for free. Yes, it would take probably a week or so. What is this picture of a monkey shooting gun? What's happening?
See, it's a great idea.
But she says that she said, yeah, I can make it, but that's not important right now. We can.
It's fine.
I can give it to. I will hold on to it.
You promise you'll give it back?
Yes.
Pinky promised me. Come, please.
She reaches out. She says, as she's about to touch your pinky, she says, "You remember the last time when I sent you away to that place?
Uh-huh.
You're working up another trip." And she grabs.
You
your
know,
pinky. She
I'm
says,
just trying to build some trust here,
"Pinky
okay?
promise."
Thank you. Yeah, okay, I'll give it to you.
She takes the eye and you just watch her put it in one of her pouches as it just disappears.
I'll like turn around and I'll look for Caldra, and I'll just mouth. God, I got her with the fucking beak. Okay, cool.
Avarice looks hurt, right?
Yeah, she's got a little bit of blood. You can make a medicine check to see.
Pinky promises a binding contract.
Medicine. 22.
Okay, I'm gonna take you to the secret channel real quick.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
Secret
My
tunnel.
goodness.
Secret tunnel.
She really needs a hug.
Secret. Oh, she really needs that. So we kill Avarice? No. I'm just kidding.
I mean, like.
Eventually,
No,
Maybe.
Avarice is secretly the big bad, and we didn't even realize.
Okay, tiefling
Avarice is-
question. Does
yeah.
holy water hurt tieflings? Are they like weak to? Okay.
No. Because they have like lineage, but they're not like inherently like demonic.
Yeah, they're just humanoids. No fiend or anything.
Who knows? It might hurt Avarice if that's what you're thinking.
I was gonna say, so theoretically.
I'm an eighth Native American. No, it's like someone saying I'm an eighth Native American, guys. Like, I swear.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible she's actually just a demon. Have we checked if she
she's
was a
been
fiend at all?
changed. No, I haven't. I can't. I think is a better way to phrase it.
Okay.
Avarice. That wound looks real bad. Are you okay?
She like puts her hand over. She, oh yes, I'm perfectly fine. It's just a scratch. Nothing too serious. Don't use
Do
it.
you mind if I take a look? I'm really good at healing.
Sure, why not? I don't see any harm in it. Feel free. It's here. She like, moves her hand and shows you it. Yeah, one of the.
Closer
she said-
inspection, is it like the same result? Of what I'm
Yeah,
getting?
if you look a little closer, you get the same result. She says, "Yeah, when I was inside, one of them nicked me with one of their bullets." So,
Oh,
yeah,
Really?
caught me by surprise. I wasn't expecting someone to attack so soon. Since learning there's a bounty on y'all's head, but
oh, which direction they get you from?
the front they shot through the building and hit me.
That's so interesting.
Indeed.
Is it?
Indeed
Is it interesting?
But I have dealt with that problem. I hear there is an egg that needs to be moved.
Yeah.
Are we
Ooh.
up for that challenge, or should y'all want to rest a bit? It's been a long day.
Shit, I'm up for it.
No, we're sleeping, Antiochus.
very
Stop.
tired.
I thought we'd do it right now, and then we sleep after.
It's like 2 hours into the cave, and we're like 2 hours away from being exhausted.
Fine. Fine.
It's gonna be here tomorrow. Ain't nobody moving.
We
that way.
think.
Calder, do you actually heal her, or do you just look
Nope.
at it? You do not heal her.
Nope.
Okay.
But
Well, I guess we go inside and get comfortable. I don't want to sleep in the room with the dead body, so
No.
I don't think any of us do.
they should have another building here with some cots in it. I assume. I don't think we have to stay inside this main house. There's another building over there.
It's a
I haven't had a
bunkhouse.
chance to look around.
yeah, let's go look at that.
Yeah, you guys go over there. It's a bunkhouse. There are other cots and bunks in there. You see 7 of them are missing. Or yeah. Whoa! Revelation.
Can I mind link with Hayase real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Hayase?
Yeah.
Oh, you know that wound I just looked at?
I say.
Uh-huh.
That was self-inflicted. That ain't no bullet wound.
It's kind of odd.
Yeah, very odd.
I'll keep note of that. You should probably tell the others.
Well, shit. That's gonna take a hot minute. Okay, I will slowly mind link to everybody because I can only link to one person at a time. I'll do Sir Lancelot first. Then I'll go to my buddy Kitris.
When you link with
Then-
me, are you actually gonna say anything, or are you just?
Yeah, here. I said it to Sir Lancelot. If he wants to say anything, here you go.
He just goes, is that so?
Yep. And then I'll go to Kitris.
I'll be like, that's really weird. Are you sure she can't hear you linking with me?
She hasn't shown any, like, abilities to do that.
I mean, would she?
I don't know, but I've already messed up if
Too late
so, because
now.
I've told Hase, I've told our big tortoise friend over there, and now you, so
Uh-oh.
I know you're a little biased, friend, but I don't trust her.
I don't think you know what that word means in this situation. I'm protecting you, not her.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Well,
That line gets hard.
I just want to make sure, you know, and I need to go tell 2 more friends. So, bye-bye.
Oh, all right.
Then I will tell Enoch.
Clever girl.
Fucking velociraptor.
And then I'm gonna Antiochus be like, keep a neutral expression, but
Okay.
that wound was self-inflicted, by the way.
Mm.
And all our other friends know already, so
I'll reply in my head. Wait, why was I the last one to know?
you know, I went from tallest to shortest.
The fuck?
That was just my process of thinking.
Insight checker.
Yeah, I fucking believe. I believe that fucking bullshit.
You can make an insight
She
check on her. She can
Almost did go tallest to shortest.
I know.
You can make-
Almost.
You can make deception or persuasion star. You don't have to say which one. You
Fuck.
can message me which one you make.
It doesn't matter.
She's literally lying to me.
Yeah, I'll be more so a deception check.
11.
I got a 7.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah, you believe her.
Well, next time you should start, reverse it next time.
You know what? Next time I'll start with you.
You promise?
I will try my hardest to remember.
I say, fuck you.
Rude.
But, anyways, it's weird. I'm replying in my head. That's weird.
Well,
Don't
now
ask
you
her
know.
about it.
No.
Oh, okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Hope you have a good night.
While you are going playing musical chairs around our telephone, Avarice will be inside setting up her cot. Have her gargoyles posted up. You see she's kind of tending to them. The ones that are damaged, she is looks like she's casting probably like mending or some sort of stone spell. She's just going over fixing them up. You do see that to the rest of you that weren't there, she tosses out these 2 the revolvers that I mentioned earlier and a pouch of probably ammunition or something like that. She tosses them out. She says, "Oh, I found these. I didn't find them. I took these off the bodies of
I want
the
one.
dwarves. Yeah, feel free to have them. I don't want to use them. I think magic is much more exciting. I don't think these primitive tools will help me much. So have at it. Feel free.
I'll grab the other one.
Then I'll leave. I'll leave it.
I'll try it. I don't know.
Aren't there 2 of them?
Yeah. But I don't really need it. I thought someone else wanted it.
I'm sorry, I zoned out.
You
I didn't
you wanted one of the guns.
Oh, did you?
Yes,
then,
that's
then,
why
you
I-
can take. Yeah, you can take it.
That's why I was. Yeah, that's why I
Kinda do, really
was like.
bad.
Yeah, go for it.
But Star wants it. I don't know if Caldra would want it. So, if
She
you
can just be
want
curious.
first, oh, you know what? Should probably want it right now. So,
Yeah.
so she's a little curious about that wound and trying to figure out how a bullet wound caused that.
Mhm.
I would really be interested in looking into one of those.
What?
Sure.
I have a cool idea.
What are you gonna do with it?
Shoot things? You gonna shoot?
So I had this brilliant idea. I could turn into maybe like an animal with hand, like
Monkey.
some kind of monkey or ape or even a gorilla. That would be
Ooh.
so cool. And I could just shoot people.
Oh,
Do you think you'd have a hard time reloading it because their motor skills aren't super like is fine? Like they have bigger fingers, so it'd be like. You think that'd be more difficult?
I ain't worked out the finer details, friend.
I'd be surprised if a gorilla's finger could fit in the trigger mechanism.
Well,
It'd
maybe
pretty-
I don't need it, but I'm
No.
hanging on to
Yeah,
it.
take it anyway.
I can take it.
Let me play with it first, and then you can have it.
Okay. Out of character. Are we playing with guns?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So yeah, you would pick up whoever's picking up the revolver, so to speak. You would open that pouch that she tossed in the center, and as you open the pouch, you see these very, very smooth, spherical, like black ebony rocks or shards. They look like bullets that would fit into the revolver itself. I think whenever you open the pouch, I think Sir Lancelot would see that, and you would kind of pick up that is the same material, same, whatever evil fiendish ammunition that is. You would recognize that right off the rip. In total, there are 20 pellets, 20 pieces of ammo. So if there are 2 guns, so you guys can divvy up 10 and 10.
10 and 10.
They are +1 ammunition.
You guys should shoot at each other.
They are +1 ammo for inventory's sake.
At least shoot each other once to see what it does.
Does it affect them when they touch
Can we
the
just shoot
pellets?
They have not touched the pelt, I don't think.
Oh,
I think
okay.
that I'm just kind of describing this. The pelts are still in the bag, so to speak. So yeah.
Are either of you gonna actually divvy up the pellets so we see what happens when you touch the pellets? Very curious. What are those made of? I just look in there and I'm just like very curious about these.
They look familiar. They look like that statue that was back at on y'all's first mission when y'all went to go kill the orcs and all that. There was that like statue that looked. It was like this smooth ebony black.
What?
It
Yeah,
was very much like that.
I'll say that out loud. It looks like the same material that statue is made of. Back that big like black. Wasn't that thing like evil or something? Didn't we figure out at some point that there was like a correlation between something in that statue and that stuff?
Yeah, Sir
was-
Lancelot sensed it.
Yeah, I did a divine sense.
Yeah. So, wait a second.
Oh. So should we be using this?
I mean, I don't know that we should be using it at all, but I definitely
Depends
don't
on the
think.
enemy.
Yeah, I definitely don't think we should be using those.
Well, poop.
But I wonder, is this maybe what caused that gentleman in the bathhouse to shrivel up? Maybe he was shot with one of these.
Interesting.
Well, we got to see a good look at him, and he had black scratches, like,
Oh,
he had
that's right.
scratches
there
on
were
his back.
scratches. Yeah.
And it was that was probably caused by the Nothic.
Yeah, Saad confessed to doing that. I asked him.
Right.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Okay.
I asked him, and he said it was him.
Cool. Yeah, well, well, we should probably do something about your wound, Avarice. If you got hit by one of these bullets, it's gotta be something dangerous happening to your body.
Ade.
Perhaps I can help with that if you'll allow me.
Yeah.
Stretch out his hands. His hands that totally do not have a little bit of holy around them.
Why is your hand soggy?
It's cold. No, I'm kidding.
It's just dripping.
My hands sweat a lot.
He's just sweaty. He's just clamming.
He's nervous around such a beautiful woman.
True.
Yeah, Avarice says, that's not necessary. It's really not that big of an inconvenience. I should be fine in the morning.
Well, we don't know what it can do to you.
I feel perfectly fine. You can make a persuasion check, and then you can. Sir Lancelot can help you with the persuasion check, or he can also roll a persuasion check. Avarice is like she kind of.
You want to roll too? I don't know how good your charisma is, but
It's pretty solid.
Then,
I got to spread the holy word, so I'm
Okay.
gonna roll.
you roll.
Yeah, Avarice, she's like, yeah, I don't think it's gonna be much harm. I feel perfectly fine.
Oh,
Dirty
Solid.
20.
16.
Let me touch you.
Just a scratch.
Let
Okay.
me touch you.
She sees, she says, I
You
should
say it
go
like
about this,
that.
sir. She says, I don't really need help, but if you assist, I do pay for y'all's help and all that, and if you guys are really that caring about me, that's fine. You can assist me. I'm totally, I'm
Well,
okay. I'm perfectly fine. I'm not dying.
I mean, you care so much for us, right? I mean, we gotta return the favor, right?
Of course, I care about all
Insight check.
Yeah, I want to insight check that too. Because
Wow.
we're all listening.
I was just gonna assume that that's
Yeah.
a lie. Like, do
Yeah,
you
that's
need
what
to
I
know?
was-
Is it...
I'm gonna whisper to Kitra. She's fucking lying, isn't she? Thought she's like,
Kitris, Kitris is like, well, I mean, probably about you guys, but not me.
oh, you guys got a
Oh,
connection.
right.
I got, can I?
And that's
can
why
I
you
just
went
use
to
my
her, right?
passive insight of 17? Because I don't.
I got a
didn't roll too
23.
much. Oh.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So she says, yeah, of course I care. There's a bit of a stutter. She wholeheartedly probably doesn't care about you guys on like a personal level, but you guys are in her employment, so there's a bit of truth to it, but not in the actual, like she wouldn't die for you.
She doesn't
You guys are
value us
just-
as people.
You guys are her workers. That's what
We're
she's
her-
thinking of. She cares
yeah.
about you as
Mhm.
help.
We're her tools. Just like you wouldn't want a tool to break, you know?
So she's like, yeah, of course I care. Yeah, of course.
Kit-
But yes, feel free to help me.
Kitris will just
Alright.
be like, Kitris will just be like, I mean, guys, she did kill the 2 bounty hunters that were after us. Obviously, she
Sure.
cares about us.
Well, that's what I was saying. I was just. We're returning the favor.
Yeah.
Am I still mind linked with
You know
with
what?
you?
Yeah, I didn't.
I
but
would just be like, I'm not fucking buying it. I'm not fucking buying
Me either, friend. Me either.
it.
All right. Well, this is lay on hands. I'm gonna stick out one of my, whatever you call a limb of a tortoise. Then it does have a few drops of holy water on it.
Okay. How much are you giving her healing wise?
I'll start with 10, and if she looks like she could do more, I can do another 10. I can do up to 20. Yeah, so
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Could also cure a disease or whatever.
actually, yes, that's true.
So if healing doesn't work, you know.
I mean, he's not focused on that. He's focused on the
True.
water.
True. Get it in there with your
Yeah, he's got to make sure that it makes contact.
coding the wounds. Man, it's kind of bloody in there. But yeah.
So yeah, as you go to touch her with this holy water, she winces. She's like, that hurts a little bit. That's Are you sure you're healing me? Because that doesn't feel correct. But thank you so much. She's trying to keep it together, professional.
Mm.
The 10 points that you put in, there's damage that is, that happens. You can see that the wound kind of like burns and irritated.
Mhm.
But then also you heal her 10 points, so all the damage she takes and the 1 health that she was missing, she heals back to full.
Okay, cool.
And she sees the kind of wound close up. She's like, oh, thank you. That's very refreshing.
Mm.
She's like trying to keep a smile, but you can tell that she really hated that.
I'm glad I could help. He steps back. Noted.
Well, we gonna go sleep now, cause I'm real tired, guys.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
Are we taking watches?
Probably should with all these bounty
For
hunters.
sure.
Assume so.
Avarice cannot be alone.
It just wouldn't let her be alone.
Well, I can't stay
We
up
can't
all
trust
night.
Citrus with
he's compromised.
I can take first watch. If Avarice would like to talk still, we can just watch the first round.
Ah, yes, we still have to have our conversation. I will take watch with you as well.
All right. I could do second.
I'll go with you.
All right.
I guess I'll take the third.
I will
I
be
usually
with
have to
Sir
get up
Lancelot.
early anyway.
Perfect. So we have first watch, second watch, third watch, and then the Star's character taking. Are you joining anyone on watch?
Get a good
Just
night's
through the
sleep.
night?
Hell yeah.
Get a
That's
full
perfect.
night's
Hugs
rest.
take a
away.
lot out of her. Hugs take a lot out of her. Gotta regenerate her hugs.
All right. So here's how it happens. Those that are taking the first watch. So, Avarice says, the building you guys are currently in, there's no real windows on it. It's just a wooden building. So Avarice says, to High say, if we're gonna get a good watch, we should probably go outside and, post up in different buildings, just observe and make sure no one else comes. We should probably clean up whatever blood is here that's still, that we've seen, hide the bodies.
Good timing.
Yes, she steps outside of the little bed bunk area that you guys are in, so let the rest of you that are inside fall asleep peacefully. I assume you go outside as well with her. Caldra, are you going to try to sneak out and follow them to listen?
I'm gonna
Because they
turn
are
into
stepping
a,
away.
I'm gonna turn into a mouse,
Okay.
and I'm gonna follow and listen.
Nice. Love that.
All right. So what is a mouse stealth? Roll stealth for me.
Oh, hold on. I gotta loot. I got to loot.
I got it. Gotta get.
Fresh.
Gotta get my
they
head
don't
in the
have a
game.
mouse.
Gotta
Okay.
get it.
What about a rat?
Yeah.
Perfect. That's perfect for you.
Sure.
Really?
I guess I should
Okay.
screen share the Avarice the whole time.
Oh,
So let's see.
let's see. Okay. I don't have much going on. Oh, okay, there we go. Stealth is deck. Okay, so I just roll.
Yep.
I can't guide myself, can I?
Not as a rat.
Uh, 18.
Oh,
Okay.
solid.
I say, what's your passive perception?
It's a 12. I wouldn't see.
Okay.
Yes.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
So yeah, Hysay and Avarice are both outside. Somehow Caldra is able to transform and kind of scurry out, finds a crack or something that she can squeeze underneath. But you, Caldra, you see them off, probably like midway away from the building, kind of just standing next to each other. And Caldra, you watch as they begin conversating. Avarice says to Hysay, she says, "So how did your mission go earlier? Good, I hope."
Well, you see, and I'll pull out the 3 potions that she told to grab. I got these.
Lovely. She puts her hand out to grab them.
I'll hand them to her.
She puts them in a pouch. You watch them just kind of disappear into this pouch. Perfect.
And as part of the arrangement, I'll hold my end of the bargain. I'll grab that unidentified magic item.
This is quite lovely. Where did you find this little magic item?
That's for me to know.
Keeping
I'm holding
secrets
my
from
end of
your
the
employer. That's
I'm
fine.
holding my end of the bargain, and that's all that matters.
You have a point. That's all that matters. This, my friend, as she kind of concentrates for a moment as she's holding this. It's kind of like a brooch. She's like, this is not a strong magic item, but it's pretty useful. This is a brooch of shielding. Perhaps you've heard of that before?
I think I have.
Yes, anyone that wears this makes you take less force damage. There's damage out there. Damage types, breaks the fourth wall. Lets you take resistant to force damage and have immunity from the magic missile spell. It's pretty useful. Now tell me, does your friend, the little weird one, have you seen him cast any spells of that nature with a magic missile? You know, it probably looks like little darts of light or darts of probably some weird squiggle or something. You know how his spells look.
She's talking about Antiochus?
Yes.
Have I seen that? I think
Yeah.
I've seen him cast magic missile.
I cast it on the big Nothic.
The big Nothic?
Yeah.
I've not seen anything like that then.
Make a deception check.
That's my goat. That's my goat.
So, Jacob, since you know the thing, I wouldn't technically recall that.
You're right. You are
So I'm
perfectly
telling
right.
the truth.
You see her kind of raise an eyebrow to you, and she's like, huh. Well, I don't think it'd be useful for me to wear it, of course. I think maybe you could wear it if you want. Maybe you could give it to one of the companions, or I could give it to them as a reward. You know, kind of, I guess, to make our boss co-worker relationships better. But
I
think
could
you
give
should
it to
keep
him.
it. Yeah, for sure. But that's a good find. I'm glad you're able to hold up your end of the bargain.
Yeah. Also, I have a question.
Yes?
So, what really happened with that wound? Because from one liar to another, I know you're lying to us. This would be a deception check.
Yeah, you can make a deception check for me.
That's a 24.
She looks at you. Well, you see a little bit of a smirk kind of crawl across her face. Well, I have to keep up some theatrics and some illusion that I am, you know, hurt. But honestly, those bounty hunters weren't really a problem. And if I was to embarrass myself, which I shall do, I tripped and fell on my staff and it poked me, and I thought it would be more shameful to make that amends in front of the party and have them view me as a weak, clumsy boss. So, liar to liar, we should just say that I took a wound and keep it at that.
Insight check?
Yeah, I want to insight check that too.
Holy shit, there's a +7 to their insight. That's insane.
Wait, mice?
A rat.
Why are rats insightful? I don't.
I got a-
I
What are you
disagree
looking
with
at?
this.
For
I
my
don't
insight
know.
check, I got a dirty 20.
Oh, let's see. A dirty 20.
She's
Insane.
lying. She is lying. She is lying. You do not believe her. The way her body language is projected, you can tell that she isn't telling the truth still. But she still smiles at you, and she continues. Yes, it's just not something I want to admit to the others. So.
Avarice. You know, it's just us. You could just tell me. I know you're lying still.
Just us.
You are quite perceptive, aren't you? Interesting. I'll try to not tell lies around you. So the truth, it seems, is something I should tell. I don't think I should tell you the truth, but it's been a long day. I had to deal with some simple problems. So I guess I'll tell you. There's things that I can do whenever I am in a sticky situation. If I find myself a little hurt, I find myself more stronger. The lower I get, the stronger I get since. So I thought it best to do some damage to myself to call upon outside forces to help me in this endeavor. And it paid off, so yes, I did not fall on my staff and not trip. But I used my magic to get the upper hand and defeat the force that was in front of me. And that's it. Nothing else.
I'm tempted to insight check.
I'll leave this one. I'll believe this one.
I have a passive insight of 17. Do I believe her?
What the hell?
Oh wait, that's not the rat though.
You keep your mental stats, by the way.
Oh, okay. Well, it's the same.
She seems to be telling the truth this time around.
Okay. Okay.
As far as you can tell.
Well, I mean, that's interesting nonetheless. I haven't seen that before.
Oh, I hope you don't have to see it.
I've
not a pleasant
seen
sight.
something worse though, so it doesn't matter. Anyway,
Do tell, what would that be?
that's
Please
something
share.
I left in the past, and I
I shared something of my knowledge with you. You should feel the need to return. This is a mutual relationship. I do like to learn more about my employees, so please tell, what horrible things have you seen in the past?
All I'm gonna say, it might have been someone really close to me that didn't want me around.
A lover, perhaps?
More like a mother.
Ah. I too know the feeling. Do not feel alone in that aspect.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that then.
So what is in this egg that seems so interesting?
I do not know. I heard from the others that there was something special about them, but they didn't really tell me to what detail I should know. But Kitcher said it was hard to move, and he asked if I could help in relocating it or something. So I honestly don't know. Once we get in there, I could probably tell more, but I simply can only imagine what is in that egg.
Let's hope getting this egg for this dragon's fucking worth it, because I'm really tired of it.
Yes, I am looking forward to returning, or to finishing her request, and finding her side treasure hoard. I can't wait to see what there is at the Kraken Kiss. Thankfully, since Caldra is a ex-member of the Kraken's Kiss crew, she should be able to help us find it. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Sometimes I worry about her though. I don't know. I don't know her too well, so.
It seems she doesn't mean any harm. So.
Ooh.
Yes. It would be quite a shame if she was a traitor to our group and led us astray and took the loot for herself. I don't think she's the type, though.
I highly doubt that.
She seems
I
a little too
literally-
innocent.
Yeah, I literally gave Kitris the big gemstone. I just wanted the cute tiny one. Oh.
Yes,
Anyway.
we'll see. People can change throughout the journey. It's not always as what it seems. At least from my perspective.
Yeah.
So it was nice talking to you. I'm gonna go over there and watch that side. You watch this side.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out.
If you see anything,
I
let
gotta
me
hide
know.
one of the dwarves.
Yes, if you could go over there and move the frozen one that I think you saw. Yeah, the frozen one. I think
Yeah.
that one was quite a funny case, but yeah. Anyways, this stays between us. No one should know about my abilities yet until they need to know.
Okay.
Happy watching. Bye. She kind of just throws off to the opposite side of the mining camp. From here, we can make perception checks to see if we see anything.
Can I do it too?
Yeah, you're technically on watch.
That's a 18. My perception's not good. I have a +2 to that.
Well, I rolled what would be my passive, so 22.
Okay. What'd you get, Heisei?
Just an 18.
19. Okay, so Heisei, on your side of the encampment, you don't really see much. Nothing that really kind of leads you to believe there is anything that's out there hunting you. You safely move the crystal. You hide the dwarf. Maybe you shatter it or do something to it to dispose of the evidence, but you get rid of the evidence. Successful. Caldric kind of follows Avarice more so, I think, in this time, kind of, or do you? Or would you do?
I don't know. The problem solver in me wants to follow Isaac.
Okay.
But the suspicious side of me wants to follow Avarice.
Flip a coin.
Hold on. I gotta remember how long this lasts. I can be in wild shape for 2 hours. So I'm gonna follow Avarice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do it up.
I got you, you fucking rat.
You're gonna have to make a stealth check.
Huh,
Mhm.
okay.
Rip.
Oh. So do I use mine
Use the
or...
rats.
Okay.
You use
that's what I
yours
thought.
unless the animal that you turn into is stat is higher. And then you use the
Okay.
animal stat.
So that would be dead. Please be good. It's okay. And- oh, 14.
You see Avarice kind of go over into the woods, and you hear her like making these like weird noises. Like it sounds. No, it's not that. It
Oh, no.
It sounds like she's saying something in a different language. It's something you don't understand. I've checked her character sheet. You don't understand this language. She's saying something. It doesn't sound pleasant to hear to the ears. It sounds like a kind of bunch of like guttural grunting and like high pitched like tone variations to it. She does that for maybe like a minute or two, and then she continues to watch. But other than that, you don't see anything suspicious with her.
Okay, well, before my time is up, I would leave because I wouldn't
Yeah,
be
yeah.
able to finish the watch.
Yeah, you scurry back. You get into the room before they return. They both Avarice and Heisei return to the beds. Avarice goes to her cot. She tells you, Heisei, go ahead and wake up the next two. I'm gonna get some sleep for tomorrow. I'm sure we'll have some fun adventures tomorrow or today. It's late, early. I'm going to sleep. Good night.
I got it. It's fine. I'll wake up Kitris and Antiochus. I believe was second, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Wakey, wakey.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
As I wake them up, I'm gonna look at them and not say anything and just go and like point at Avarice to keep an eye on her as well.
Wow.
Why are you so distrusting of mine?
Anyways, I'm gonna hit the hay. Good luck.
Good night.
Yeah. Good night. So is this just one big room?
Yeah, it's
Like
just
a
a singular
bunkhouse?
room with
Yeah.
a bunch of cots in it. There's no sub rooms. It's just a square building, beds in it.
Okay. I'll just say to Antiochus, should we watch outside?
Yeah.
Probably, right? Okay.
Yeah. Or we could stand over him and just like look. Yeah, let's watch it.
Wait, and then when we get outside, I'll say maybe we just pop our heads in every once in a while.
We'll hear if they all die, I think. I mean,
Well, I think the goal is to prevent that, not to.
right,
Yeah.
right, right. So, what's up with your two people in one body, like type thing, or like two minds, one body type thing.
I was gonna say it kind of seems like it's par for the course, right? Two, you kind of have the same thing going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like stitched together in your mind. I'm stitched together out here.
So, I mean, we could, like, if we, like, came together somehow, we could be this force, right?
We'd be two whole people.
You know, honestly, I don't know. That's kind of why I'm out here. I'm not sure why it's there. I mean, it can be fun. You know, if you're alone, you're not really alone. But,
yeah.
Yeah. It's not my favorite person to talk to, and you hear the other voice go, "Hey, not very nice."
Yeah. What is he?
I don't know. Part of me.
You got when the big old turtle when Sir Lancelot did that brought out her holy symbol. He was like, oh, you know. Well,
Yeah, weird, right? I wish I had answers. I mean, obviously, whatever part of me, you know, uses that voice. I mean, it's obviously evil in some way if Sir Lancelot's holy symbol would affect him that way, so...
Right.
And the other voice just like, well, I'm not that evil.
That's not a good defense for yourself.
Yeah, I don't believe him.
Yeah. And noting that, I guess, Avarice maybe knows something about that. She's a wizard of some strength, some report.
Yeah, I mean, those things you saw back when we were fighting the big beast there, that happened when I would get angry. I mean, that's thanks to her, so she obviously knows something.
What'd you guys do?
I mean, we didn't do anything. She just did some type of ritual and woke something up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's interesting.
Right. So, what's your deal? This is wild.
My deal.
Yeah.
I kind of he didn't tell me a lot. You said like, oh, it's it's not always lonely. He doesn't ever talk to me anymore.
Oh, he used to.
Like he doesn't talk to me. I can see outside the other eye. Like, it's clouded for you all, but I see visions constantly. But he doesn't talk to me anymore.
I mean, that's what maybe that's how he talks to you.
Yeah,
these visions.
Maybe, but I don't know what a shoemaker like a super. Oh, he fucked up the shoe. Okay. I don't know what that has to do, but sometimes he like sees visions. Like, I saw a vision down there of the Nothic that was about to jump on Enoch. I saw a vision of him just getting like torn to fucking ribbons, and then the other side of me, he like woke up and like threw a rock, so it kind of missed.
Oh,
right.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's usually not like super good things, which is kind of unnerving. But
so wait,
I miss him.
So you're saying that you're getting these premonitions that allow you to change the course of events?
Yeah, but it's usually not me. It's him usually.
Right.
I don't really have like control over what he does.
Right.
But yeah, he doesn't talk to me. I miss him. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I've never.
If it's of any comfort, I suppose in his place you have all of us.
Some of you aren't very nice to me. Some of you aren't very nice to me. I'm gonna be honest. I guess he wasn't always super nice to me, so I guess that makes sense. Yeah, he before he get on the night or the day after we fused, I guess he there was he didn't do anything. I mean he fused it, but I saw this, and I have like a necklace that has like an hourglass, and the sands are just slowly going down.
Yeah.
I plucked this from nothing. It was there. And whenever I look at it, whenever I saw it, I got such a sense of finality. I don't know what that means. And I think he's not really trying to hide it, but I think if you're looking into his eyes, that thought really scares him.
Yeah.
Because he like doesn't know what that means. I try not to think about it, and he'll just like put it back under his shirt or whatever.
Yeah, I won't even touch on what I think it means because it feels obvious. So, and I'll just say that's. I mean, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's interesting, though.
Also, in the spell book, I mean, this was something he would read to me when I was smaller. He'd read stuff to me from this all the time. And I, on the last night that before this happened, he wanted to read to me again, and that was nice. He didn't talk to me like much anymore in those days. He was busy, and he always had me doing things.
Yeah. So he would just read you spells? Is that what I'm understanding?
He opens the books, all the spells are just like are stories of like children's books. So he would tell me, he would read, and when I was smaller, he would read these to me. But he stopped as I got older. But on the last night, he wanted to do it again.
Did he read you like very specific ones on the last night that like they'd seem appropriate to why he would share them with you?
I can't remember. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
and then but I'll turn to the like cover, and I'll turn to the cover, and it'll just be inscribed in it. It'll say, "You have to be brave." This wasn't there before. Anyways.
Yeah.
He'll close it.
I mean, when did that appear? The message.
After
the fusion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
We gotta figure our shit out, man. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's fat. I mean, it's interesting how many secrets we have, and some of us don't even know. I mean, they're not our secrets. It's almost like there's someone else's secrets that we have to find.
Yeah. I thought I was kind of looking for like an arcane brotherhood type person. Because I thought maybe they'd know what was happening. My dad used to be like one of their members, but he kind of retired from. I read some of his letters. I was like, but he kind of retired from that. So I thought maybe they'd know, but Avarice hasn't been super forthcoming.
Yeah. I mean, my guess is she knows a lot more than what she's letting on, and she'll tell us when we're ready or when she's ready.
I guess.
Can I look around to see if maybe she popped back outside, or if there's anyone watching, anything going on?
Yeah, you guys can both roll your perception checks.
Yeah.
Perception. 17.
Perception. 14.
Yep. You guys don't see Kitrus, you don't see anyone like sneaking or hiding or watching you. You don't see the Grinch tiptoeing across from the house. And Tychus, you either. You guys are pretty perceptive right now. There's not much going on. The sun is starting to rise now because it was early when the first watch happened. The second watch, you guys are gonna sleep well into like probably noon.
Yeah.
the next day. So the sun's starting to come up, but you don't see anything that really demands
I think-
interest or interaction.
Yeah, that's kind of comforting, because I think he kind of feels like vulnerable.
Yeah, and
And
I'll,
he's like, ah.
I'll turn back to Antiochus and just say, I mean, as far as what's going on with me, my best guess is Avarice probably knows a lot about that, because she just seems to know a lot, right?
Yeah.
And we're both tieflings. She probably knows
Mhm.
something about, lineage and stuff like that, so.
Yeah. And I mean, it seems kind of obvious. Like, it is something that, like obvious that it's not good. It's something that ran away from Lancelot, and she's like, or they, he is like super good. Like, super good.
Right.
Stop that spelling bee. So, I mean, it has to be good.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make me feel all warm and fuzzy, because I don't know what it means for, especially now that Avarice has woken something up in me. I mean, which side does that make better, and which side does it make worse?
Mm-hmm. Do you has he ever, like, taken control of you, like, or have you ever given control of you?
I've never given it. And as far as taking goes, that's one of those, like, yes, but you don't remember it. Yeah.
Do you have a name?
Does he have a name? No. I mean, not that I know of. And the voice comes through and says, "You'll never find that out."
Do you... Okay. Do you, he kind of acts so meek sometimes. Do you think he's just trying to, like, false sense of security you? You know, like, as soon as he gets behind the driver's wheel, he's just like, fuck you, like...
I try not to think about it too much, to be honest.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I get that.
But, yeah. Like I said, I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully Avarice, has our best intentions in mind. Seems to like you. Hopefully, like, I'm useful enough. She kind of is a little mean to me, but...
Yeah.
She had the gargoyle sit on me, and then... and then she said, I'm gonna do that to you again if you keep pushing me with this pinky promise bullshit. You didn't say that word for word, but,
I mean, she might just be, like, an introvert, right? And she's just overstimulated or something.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's a good way to... you know what? Good idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try to bring my levels down, so...
Yeah.
We're not... Cool. Alright.
Yeah.
Is it time to wake up the other guys?
I assume so, yeah.
Okay. I'll go get Sir Lancelot. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Yeah. So as you guys enter the building before you wake up, as you enter, you see kind of standing over High Say are the two gargoyles, one on each side of them, just looking down at them. But as you guys enter, y'all see that they continue just to stare at them. They don't move or do anything. But yeah, you guys come in, y'all see that.
Well, I would like look at. We're about the same height, actually. I'd look at it.
Who are you looking at?
You.
Oh, I think you were talking about the gargoyles.
No, I'm like gesturing towards them.
Yeah. And I'll look. Like, is Avarice like just in her cot asleep?
Yeah, she's sleeping.
Yeah. I just shrug. I don't know. Ask.
I'm gonna start walking up to the gargoyles.
All right.
And I'll tap on one. Hey.
They don't move. They seem just to be kind of stuck there in place, just looking down.
Okay. Wait, is Avarice awake?
No, she's still asleep.
Can I see if she's actually asleep, or it's like, oh, they walked in while I'm playing my DS? You know? Like...
you can tell she's asleep. She is sleeping.
Okay.
And I'll just go up to Antiochus and say, I mean, they did do their watch together, so maybe there's a reason for this that we don't know about.
Maybe. I guess. Okay, let's wake up the other two.
Yeah, I'll go wake up Enoch.
Yeah, whoever's woken up by Antiochus was like, what the fuck? Like, shaking awake. There's no in front of you. It's a bit of a sight. Kind of jolts you up.
I just kind of like Enoch's leg is dangling off the bed, and I'll just kick his foot. It's your turn.
Okay.
Your turn.
Wake up.
Oh, okay.
Also,
Yeah.
the gargoyles are fucking looking at Heisei. They are fucking. Dang.
Well, that's gargoyles for you.
Okay. I will. I'll kind of just try to like go over to Heisei's bunk, like his general cot area, and sleep kind of nearby it.
Yeah.
Just like on the ground or whatever. I don't take that much space.
Yeah, for sure.
Not that I'd be able to stop them, but you know.
Yeah, a little bit of.
At least I disapprovingly die while they kill him. You know.
Yeah, one just falls back over and crushes you when you're sleeping.
Oh,
No, that,
wow.
yeah, but no, you find you're able to do that easily enough.
Mhm.
Yeah, Enoch and Sir Lancelot, your watch has started. You can
Alright.
roll perception checks for me, and then if you want to role play amongst yourself, you can do that.
Sir Lancelot, we sure found ourselves in the middle of this, don't we?
Mm. Tis true. Our employer is definitely evil. You saw her in the shadows, did you not?
Oh, yeah.
And she reacted poorly to the holy water, and she knew that the egg was poisoning the caverns. She knew, and she did not care. There is more here, but I believe we should bide our time until we know how far it spreads. I'm wary about acting too rashly. I do not want to repent of our last mission or our first attempt at rooting out the infernal spelling bee. Oh, it almost cost us the entire mission.
So we have to learn
It's too much.
to remember our lessons.
The little one too, by the way, reacted to my holy symbol.
There's something
But that-
wrong with
Yeah,
something wrong with him.
There's a few strange ones in our group, and there's the one who is a product of dark wizardry. Well, I have no reason to doubt they're more this time, but
I think we need to keep our eyes out for a lot of people.
yes. Except for the young lady, she seems quite nice.
For now.
Literally so kind-hearted, and no someone's always like, maybe for now.
Enoch got a 14.
Oh, what did I get? 11. I'm talking too much, so I'm not actually paying attention.
Are you guys actually inside the building talking, or did y'all go outside and like start your watch?
I definitely would have gone outside because
that right in front of the
I had a lot of
gargoyles.
shade to throw.
Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are both outside with your rolls. The sun has risen now. It's early morning, maybe like 7 or 8 in the morning.
Yay, it's dawn.
Yeah, it's
Jesus.
dawn. And your watch kind of goes all the way until about 10:30, 11, just because of the time you rested.
Oh, yeah.
Full 8 hours. The sun is well above up in the sky. You don't see anything of concern. You're too far from the town to see anything. If there is anything going on right now, other than that, your watch is really relatively uneventful.
Okay.
Cool.
That was
You guys would-
Lancelot. That was pretty impressive what you did in the cave with the Nothic pushing it over the edge like that.
Ah, thank you. Brings me back. No more elaboration.
That's how you ended the spelling bee, huh?
Yeah.
And Enoch has learned not to ask.
Dark day.
Yeah, you go back inside the lodging area, and as you guys enter, you don't see the gargoyles kind of hovering or standing above Heisei, but you are greeted by Seeing Avarice, she is sitting in her bed, kind of crisscross applesauce. She looks like she's meditating or doing something, some sort of something. She's just like meditating. She has her like spell book in front of her, and you see that the pages are flipping on their own. Yeah, you enter. See the rest of the group. Still kind of sleeping. Maybe about to start waking up. I would say you guys will start waking up about this time. You guys will see the same thing with Avarice. You guys have all successfully had a long rest, so you can take a long rest on your character sheet.
Nice. I was tapped. I
as
say
you
didn't get
guys-
murdered in his sleep. Yeah. Let's go.
As you guys are sitting around, you see Avarice, she puts her meditating. She reaches into a pouch and she puts out some common healing potions. She puts 3 common healing potions out. She says, I feel as if anyone who needs this should take them. And here is each of your payment. She puts more coin purses out with 25 gold per person, except for Antiochus. Or not Antiochus, except for High
Wow,
Say, you
what
get
the fuck?
26. You get a 26 gold piece pouch. She says, this is your payment for today. I guess we should eat our breakfast, go into the cave, figure out what's going on with the egg, and then probably skip town, huh? Or I don't know if we want to go back to town if there's any
Well,
reason.
I think. I don't know if I know about that.
But what?
Say the mine's clear, so he gets a piece of the mine stuff.
Oh, the town speaker said something about.
Yeah, so
once
he gets a
you
cut
guys
of the
clear
mine.
Y'all's group would get like 25% total profit from the mine.
Yeah, that kind of seems important. Mining rights
Yeah.
or mineral rights. That's what it is.
And I'll make sure Avarice knows that
Or it's more like a stake.
when we first entered the mine, Heisei and I were starting to go a little batshit. So just to
Oh,
What'd you
I
say you
didn't
kind of
hear
cut out?
any of
You
that.
kind of cut out for a second. What'd you
oh, when Heisei and I first went into the mine, we went a little batshit. So I would just let Avarice know that there's some type of force that's messing with our heads.
Her curiosity peaks a little bit at that. She says, maybe this gemstone is quite special. Maybe it has that effect. Maybe that's what as a side effect from that or something. But it's good to know. I will make sure my head is screwed on straight. I wouldn't want to attack anyone unnecessarily or anything like that.
Right.
Why are you raising your hand, Antiochus? You do not have to.
This is out of character.
Oh,
I was gonna. In the morning, could I have cast Find Familiar?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
you can just ritual cast it.
Yeah, that was the idea, and then that takes 10 gold from me.
Uh,
And he's my Demetrius is back.
Nice. Can I use my cantrip Druidcraft and create a spider lily, a red spider lily? And be like, "Hi, say this is for you."
God.
Wow.
You're muted.
Oh,
I say,
He's
I would
speechless.
just respond like, oh, thank you, and I'll put it in my little pouch I have.
you're
my-
welcome. Would you like a hug?
Sure.
And she gives you a big hug. All
I'm
right.
just like standing there.
Oh, young love. I whisper a little too loudly to Enoch.
Well, just know if you ever need to talk to me, I'm here for you.
Jesus. He's a laying it on.
Okay, I'm so confused.
It's all right. And she'll go walk and sit down.
Avarice is kind of watching this and like looks around. She like makes it looks like she makes like a mental note of this interaction.
And
So
she
what's-
sees, hold on, she sees Avarice and be like, "Did you want a flower too?"
What kind of flowers can you make?
What's your favorite color?
I like the color black. I think it's beautiful.
I'm a druid craft a black orchid. Like, here you go.
And she holds it in her hand. She takes it from me and she tucks it into her hair right above her ear. She says, "Ah, I think it really brings my appearance to a beautiful. I don't know. I don't know how to say these words. I don't know what I'm doing. But yes, this is beautiful. Thank you for this. Beautiful.
Anyone else? Or okay. Well, I can always make flowers. Anyways, I didn't realize everybody was listening to our conversation.
Yes, it was quite openly discussed. You weren't being real private.
We were about to go in, and you started. You were like, "Oh, let me get you flour."
Well, I was trying to have a side conversation. Sometimes that happens, but
You got to use your inside voice for that.
well, I am using my inside voice.
Oh, okay.
I can get way louder. Remember in the cave
I know,
last
yeah.
night?
I know. Okay. I'll walk into the cave.
Yeah, before y'all head into the cave, Avarice looks like she cast a spell on herself. You see like a kind of like an icy reflection or fraction that kind of like seeks into her outer appearance. It looks like she cast Mage on her.
We killed everything down here.
And she says, "Take the lead, please."
Okay. This way.
I lead Antiochus in.
I will say you guys do not need to make wisdom saves. Avarice will make hers.
God, I hope she passes.
She does.
Natural one. No, I'm just kidding.
She does. She passes. But she follows you. You guys kind of lead her all the way to the elevator shaft. She doesn't really do much talking. Kind of talking. When you guys get to the elevator shaft, you guys ascend. She just casts fly on herself and flies up.
Show up.
She casts it on. She casts it on herself. She just like floats up. Her book kind of just floating next to her. She flies up after everyone's ascended, gets to the top with all of you. You guys make it back into the chamber with the crystalline egg. It's still glowing super bright. It has moved about 20 feet or so further into the chamber, further towards the back of the chamber.
Take a slow.
Interesting.
I don't like
And-
that.
She all into the chamber. You all see her eyes light up, her expression grow, and she seems to be in a weird, happy state that you haven't seen. It's kind of one of those people when they smile and get happy. It's kind of creepy. She has that vibe going on about her. She says, "Ah, this is truly something special we have here."
Doesn't the dragon want it?
We can think about that later, but I think we should see what we can find out from this special.
I kind of know what it is.
Well, I mean, from the look in your eye, it looks like you definitely know what this is.
It's something I've had knowledge on and I've learned about, and it's something that I did not think I would encounter. It proves
So-
my mother wrong, is what it does.
So you've
Oh, yeah.
you never encountered this before? This, what, I don't want to be rude, but whatever it is inside this egg,
Mm.
She says, "I have read much about this, and I have seen something similar, but I don't think I've seen anything this special. The other one was a little more normal. This is something truly
Damn.
special."
What the fuck?
well, I wouldn't say that's normal.
Oof.
She like
I mean that in the most polite way, because It's very beautiful. I still know what it is. Do you?
She's calling Elazel normal.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, oh, he's not special?
She doesn't respond to you, and she flies closer towards the egg.
Hello?
Puts her hand on it.
Be careful, it's radioactive.
She puts her hand on it, and
Geiger counter was going crazy.
she puts her hand on it, and the light that is emitting from it dims a little and begins to kind of like strobe flash. And she takes her hand off of it, and she says, "This is quite special." And that's where we're getting the session. We'll see what happens next session with the egg.
I had a question.
You know, Avarice has to throw shade at every chance she gets.
I had a question.
Save it for next. Write it down so you remember. You guys are level.
You don't take
4.
notes.
I take notes. I took notes of what he told me. What he whispered in my ear.
Those that tuned in to watch,
Nothing.
thank you for tuning in and watching.
What I
We'll
want.
see y'all next Sunday for another session in Icewind Dale. Catch us on Tuesday for a session in Fendelver and below. Yep. Thank you for watching.
Bye. Bye.